morning, collective. I am QUAN, the spiritual joker. And the joker has struck again. Monkey business for monkeys. You gave these people the monkey business that they've been looking for because they monkeys. They monkeys, so you gave them some monkey business, whoever you are. But that's not what this reading is about. And I'm going to make sure everybody can see this. There needs to be an investigation held because somebody, a member of your family, several of them, they've been working with the Chinese government, and this is treason. They took offers, and they're not alone. There are some people that retired from the CIA from many years ago, older people that were a part of this, getting money off the back end, off of making a backhanded deal with someone in the Chinese government, some scientists. And I'm so happy that story came out in the news yesterday that I posted on my under my post on my community board. Take a look at it. It's talking about I think it's a Chinese young woman by the name of Zheng something that was trying to smuggle a type of fungus that's supposed to do something to food and crops in America. And she's being held, I think, in Detroit, Michigan right now. But tell the whole fucking story. Don't just tell a piece of it. Because whoever you are, your family worked with FBI agents in the government, CIA retirees, and people that still work there, along with other government entities and agencies with the gang stalking thing, to set you up with someone that catfished you, to have you injected with a type of biological substance very similar to what that Chinese girl in the news right now was bringing into America. And if you can reach any news outlet, they need to come see you. That East Indian, I think Patel, he needs to come and interview you and talk to you about the biological substance that's in your body, bound to your chakras right now, so that they can do an investigation, because you know the people connected to you and in your neighborhood right now following you around. Okay? You understand? Your family members agreed to isolate you. And it wasn't just, it was for energy harvesting, but let me explain. Please let me explain. Please understand. I ain't never been pulling this shit out the side of my ass, out the side of my neck. You know, some people, oh, that's crazy talk. Bitch, look at the news right now. Look at the news right now. That same fungus that Chinese girl was just smuggling into the U.S. that's being held in Detroit right now. You might see a bitch like that in your neighborhood following you around in a Tesla. You might have several of them. And if that's the case, take pictures of them motherfuckers. Okay? Because it's a whole bunch of people that need to be investigated for treason right now. And a lot of them are just Americans, some in your family, that were like, fuck it, if it's for the right amount of money. Some people played different parts in this that didn't know exactly what was going on, but all they know is they were getting paid to follow you. They were getting paid to do spell work on you, to keep you hidden. They were doing they were getting paid to try to create a circumstance to have you put away in jail or a mental institution, because this particular Chinese group, and I'm not racist, but I'm calling out what the fuck I'm calling out. Okay, there's a particular Chinese group that worked with a family member of yours that has a direct connection to an East Indian that works in the CIA, a Puerto Rican that works in the CIA, and a black man and several others, a clusterfuck that are of retiree age in the CIA, okay, all made a deal together with the Chinese government, scientists that are from the Chinese government, just like the news story said, to put this biological substance inside your body. And when we talk about energy harvesting, this is what they're doing. This biological substance that they injected in your body, it attaches, it's some kind of artificial intelligence protein or plasma, and it attaches to your chakras. Okay, like connect the dots, and I've been talking about it. And if you go on my platform on Fanbase, the video is up right now, and you can take a look at the substance. This substance in your body, it can monitor your body. It's very similar to Elon Musk Neuralink chip, and what it does is it can cause your menstrual cycle to stop. It can cause your menstrual cycle to start. It can do things to it can cause you to have an aneurysm, a heart attack, if you're not in good health and healthy. It can measure the temperature of your body. It knows when you're aroused. It can tell a lot of different things going on in your body. When you're sick, when you're healthy, it can emit medicine into you. It can do a lot of different things. And they wanted to study you. But more importantly, they wanted me to explain how this thing works to you. So whatever this thing is that they injected in your body, and if you want to see a video about it, go to Fanbase, and it's one of the first videos I uploaded. What it does is it attaches to your chakras in your body, mainly your sacral chakra and your root chakra, so that when you have sex, and you release that kundalini sacral chakra energy, instead of a normal exchange where energy is exchanged between you and the person you're having sex with, what that thing does is it drains an abnormal amount of your sacral chakra energy, and they harnessed it in some kind of a way through whatever that thing is attached to your sacral chakra. You understand? So in other words, it's like turning on a faucet, but taking off the restraints, and the faucet, instead of pouring out a normal amount of water, a ridiculous amount of water comes gushing out. These people, what they're trying to do is completely drain out your sacral chakra every time you have sex. And if you're abstinent or practice celibacy and you're not sexually active, they're doing spell work to harness your sacral chakra. And along with anybody that has felt vibrations in your body that are abnormal to regular spell work, because regular spell work might just you can feel like energy going around your body. But this feels like a shock, like a shocking vibration, like somebody's tasing you with a taser. And it will happen inside, it'll happen around your sacral and root chakra. What that is, but they still can't break in if you're protected. But what that is that's that substance inside your body connected to your sacral and root chakra. And when they're doing, whoever the warlock is that's doing sacral magic on you, trying to harvest your energy from outside of you, what they're doing is they're using from a computer some kind of signal to, along with the spell work, cause whatever's attached to your sacral chakra to release 10 times the amount of energy and empty out your sacral chakra completely. And that's what's going on. And that's why they need you to be in your home when they're doing the spell work. They need to be physically within proximity to you, because they're not trying to just do a normal sex ritual to harness your energy. It's in conjunction with the biological substance inside of your body attached to the sacral chakra and root chakra. So it's together. They've advanced it. So when they need you at home. They need you at home in your bed when they're doing this type of root work on you, so that they can drain your sacral chakra completely, because they're not just using magic. They're using that biological substance that they set somebody up to be injected in their body. And that's where the vibration is coming from. Anyone that feels a vibration in your body, but it's only when you're in your home. If you can get away from your home, if you can get away from your home, you're not going to feel that vibration in your body anymore. They can do the sex magic, but it's going to be so weak, it won't be able to reach you. But the vibration, in order for that to work, it's something around you that they're using. It has to do with a signal with the computer because of what they injected in your body. Now that I've explained that, I just made a new card I'm going to add to my deck, following you to study you because they put a biological substance in your body. There is a Chinese science group, the same group that's in the news right the fuck now in Detroit. Look at the news story. The same news that's in the news, the same story in the news right now in Detroit. That's the exact same science group that had you injected with this biological substance. And your family member made a deal with these people, and they were working with people in the CIA, treason. They all need to go to jail. And Patel needs to come or send someone to interview and talk to you. So these CIA and FBI corrupt agents can be prosecuted for treason and go the fuck to jail. Because whoever you are, if you want to test the theory, all you need to do is pretend that you're leaving your home. Put in your GPS, I'm going to the beach or some shit like that, and take off. If they're targeting you in your home every night, put in your GPS, I am going to Virginia Beach, and then start driving and stop at a rest stop or something. And you're going to have a host of FBI agents driving white Jeep Cherokees. They're going to be driving white Jeep Cherokees, and they're going to be driving Ford F-150s, and they're also going to be possibly a Chinese woman and a young white man following you in a van to the rest stop. And when you stop at the rest stop, they're not going to know that you're aware of what they're doing. And they're too fucking stupid to know that you're running an experiment to see exactly and isolate who the people are following you. Do you understand? You can set them up in that type of way, but now they're on to the shit. But there will be a group of FBI agents that will follow you because they need to follow the target, because now they want to get rid of you, but fatality in reverse, because they don't want to go to jail for treason. You understand? There is a handful of FBI agents that might be following you in a white Grand Jeep Cherokee and others in a Ford F-150. It's going to be white Ford F-150s and white Grand Jeep Cherokees. They might be in your neighborhood too, along with some Chinese people and maybe some white people working with them too. And the reason they're following you is they're trying to hurry up and drain your energy and get rid of you because you're aware of what they did to you, and they don't want to get caught up for what they did. So if you know this has been done to you, there's somebody that needs to do an investigation. Now, in your neighborhood and community, fuck all that racial profiling shit. Profile them motherfuckers. Any Chinese person following you the fuck around, take their motherfucking pictures. Take a picture of the Tesla or the car that they're motherfucking in, wherever you're at, and any location they follow you to. Every time, make sure you get your evidence together and take pictures of their face and tag so you can get them in multiple locations that you're at, following you the fuck around. Some of y'all have it in your body and you don't even know it's in your body because you dated somebody or a family member, put something in your food or drink around bedtime. So you just thought you were sleeping hard, and they injected that bitch in your temple. They injected that shit in your temple with an earring gun type device. But either way, in the past or coming right now, when I opened my deck this morning, they gave me tsunami and tornado or natural disaster. These people are under judgment because they did this to a whole bunch of us. These people are under judgment right now because they did this shit to a whole bunch of us. It's a whole collective, because what they're trying to set up is for the people that they injected. And I know they're going to cut me off for saying this shit. Like a fucking dummy, some of them think that certain people are stupid because of propaganda in TV. Now, I watched a news story yesterday, and they had a very young, Gen Z, a young black man, and he seems like a sweetheart, but a little naive because he doesn't know he's being used. And there's this corporation that just built a new thing of townhomes in downtown Atlanta. They're trying to stop home ownership, and they're trying to create communities where what their plan is. And they put me here because I'm a high priestess, and they made me understand why everything happened to me, because I am like a siren energy. The reason they allowed certain things to happen to me is because I'm here to blast it. I'm here to observe what's going on in detail and also experience it so that I could be the voice crying out about it. And the reason God put me in this position is to announce and let people know exactly what the fuck is going on here. That's why high priestesses go through what we go through, because you have to have eyes on the scene and what's happening to your people so you can go ahead and put it out there. So what they're trying to do in Atlanta is get rid of all home ownership. Do you understand? They want all the homes controlled by corporate entities, but it's a big energy harvesting thing. I want you to understand. The young black man, they had him give a testimony, and he said, "Who would ever want?" They gave him the script because they're doing some form of, mind control. It's kind of like trying to get other weak-minded people in the mindset. And the man said, and it broke my heart, because you will own nothing and you will love it. You will own nothing and you will love it. So he said, why would you want to own a house? He said, why would you want to own a house? These townhomes are great. I don't have to worry about cutting my own grass, and I don't have to worry about this, that, and the other. They're only $2,100 a month. And I don't ever have to worry about owning a house if I live here. And my heart dropped because he's so young and so naive. Because everybody knows one of the important things about owning a home is that you can control your mortgage because inflation happens. A lot of people don't understand something. A lot of people do not understand the difference between inflation and a normal influx in the cost of homes that fluctuates and goes up and down. It's two different things. Okay. Inflation is different than the housing market and the price of homes going up and down, up and down. And inflation is when back in the 40s, you could buy a house for $5,000, like the ones you live in right now. We're in today. You will never buy a house, a brand new house, for $5,000 again because of inflation. Inflation, you understand, is when the price of things go up over time and they never go back. The value of the dollar changes. Homes will never go back to a normal price being $5,000 because the value of the dollar changes. That's inflation. People confuse that with the market going up and down. So inflation is something that's going to continually happen. That's why it's important to own a home for your family, because as inflation happens, you don't want to get locked out of the home market, especially if you don't have the type of money where you can buy a home out with straight cash. Because when they get rid of FHA loans and they tighten up on the requirements to be able to afford a house, you need to be able to earn $300,000 a year. You need to be earning $100K a year to purchase a home. So a single person that makes less than that won't be able to buy a home by themselves. They can control these things. It's very important. Home ownership is important because you can control inflation, and you have to think about your retirement, because you have to think, if you're renting, by the time you retire, if your rent was $2,000 in that townhome, by the time you retire, if you're not able to purchase a home and pay it off, by the time that you retire, because job security is not promised to you, your rent could be about $10,000 a month. Your rent can be $8,000 a month. You understand? They control the rents. And you don't want to be put into a situation where somebody is completely controlling the cost of your rent. and inflation is going to continually rise. This is why home ownership is important. So it broke my heart to hear that young man say, oh man, who would ever want to own a home when you can rent one of these homes? And then the Chinese guys in the background, yeah, you're smart. Yeah, now tell your people they don't want to own homes. You would rather live here. Yeah, and it's like buffoonery. It's coonery. It's like watermelon chicken buffoonery. Talking to people like they fucking stupid, you know. But the purpose is the bigger purpose. They wanted me to tell y'all spiritually what's going on. These corporations, it's a thing where they're trying to frustrate even people that own properties, rental properties, by making it hard to get rid of squatters and making it difficult to get rid of, to evict people, making it very hard to evict people. So they'll get frustrated and come up off of these properties so that these corporations can purchase them with cash. Okay. And they, believe me, they have the cash to pay $100,000 over whatever amount of money you can pay for it, and pay for it in cash, up to $200,000 if necessary. And the reason is they want to put people that have this particular thing inside their body that attaches to your chakras in these homes and line them up, because the order of the day back in the day was the churches. And listen carefully, because if you're tapped in, you're going to understand. Religion is starting to fade away. People are opening up spiritually, and they understand now energy and spirituality. And a lot of people are not lining up in the churches as much as they used to give their energy to the entity Jesus, which the planet Jupiter, which is for money, contracts, business, and things of that nature. At one time, they were using the churches. At one time, they were using a whole lot of churches. That's why they, through colonization, needed everybody to call on Jesus at the same time, because that's the entity they used to do spell work and harness that energy to manifest abundance and money. And there's nothing wrong with calling on Jesus for money. That's Jupiter, okay? But the way they were doing it on a mass scale was people got so emotional in church and gave all their energy and emotions into the churches, and the churches were lined up everywhere, all over the globe, and everybody together putting all their energy in, and y'all didn't even realize they were energy harvesting, or in churches, gyms, and a lot of other places. But people are wising up and they're understanding energy better, and they're now channeling their energy to use it for themselves. So because of this, with this injection in a lot of people's body that you're unaware of, they can control who lives in these communities. And they're going to line up people to live in these homes that are high energy producers that have this in their body. And therefore, they will be able to, from the outside, they'll literally be able to harness your energy from computers, spell work, but computers too. The same way for some of you, if they're following you around, they need you in your home so that whatever they're using, whatever signal they're using to cause your chakra, allow all your energy to gush out when they're doing this ritualistic energy harvesting. That's what they're going to do on a mass scale with the people that live in corporate housing. Do you understand? The purpose of corporate housing is for energy harvesting. They don't want you to own your own homes because then you can control where you live and who lives in the homes. They want the people that are high energy producers that have their biological weapon in their body to be lined in the streets of the city, living there, so that they could collectively harness all that energy together. And it's going to be a whole bunch of other tactics that they're going to use to get everybody's energy in a huge way. And if they can control, if corporate housing controls all the homes, they literally control who lives in there. You understand? Which means no one is going to be able to live in the city except for the people they choose to put there. I don't care if you have the money to pay for it or not. If you're not an energy producer, you won't be able to live there. You understand? And that's why 3 major corporations are purchasing Atlanta. They experimented with the projects, and the first place was Atlanta, and then they did the projects everywhere else in the U.S. And now they're restructuring to get our energy, since it's not that many churches and people are waking up with this new thing. And they're starting in Atlanta with the corporate takeover of the housing. And it's another way to energy harvest on a mass scale. And corporate, it's pretty soon, corporations are going to come into every major city and purchase all the homes so they can control, hey, if you want to live here, you do what we say. So fuck that oath and vow people in the government took for secret society. This is going to be the new thing to get everyone's energy. You understand? All right. So just like this white Ford F-150 is sitting at the top of my street right now, and there's a white Jeep Cherokee that keeps on circling around my fucking house right now. Like I said, whoever you are, they injected this substance in your body. And whoever you are, you're very intelligent and you're very smart. And the person that set you up to inject that substance in your body is a person that's been working with feminine to harness your energy. And all of these people are under judgment right now. And they know investigations are being held about these biological weapons, not just for the air and the food, but in your actual body. And they know it's only a matter of time. And there is several people that have retired from the CIA, specifically, someone might be in California, that made a deal with someone in the Chinese government, and they got huge amounts of money to allow them to set you up to be injected with this biological substance, because they thought that you would never become anything in life. Maybe you grew up in a trailer park or in the ghetto or poor, and they planned on keeping you hidden, and they didn't think you would ever be any kind of success. They never thought you would own your own home. They never thought that you would get a good job. They never thought that you would be financially stable. They never thought whatever you are today, they never thought you would be what you are today. And they can't silence you or hide you. And because they thought they were just going to use you as an experiment and get a whole bunch of money from the Chinese government, what they did is they thought they were going to just kill you and toss you to the side when it was over. But they can't kill you right now. And that's the problem. So whoever you are, if you have transportation and you take a trip away from your home and you're followed in a car by FBI agents in Ford F-150s, and if there are Chinese people following you, take pictures of them motherfuckers. And if any of them walk up on your ass, steal the shit out their ass. Fuck that racial profiling. This is really happening. And you're not the monkey, they are. So they're telling me there's about to be some kind of tsunami, tornado, or disaster for this spiritual atrocity that they committed. There's about to be some kind of tornado. Get out the way. It's coming down. These cards is what flew out. Okay. Now, they wanted to get a judgment reversed because they want to try to say that you're mentally unstable so that they can put you into a mental institution and study you. Or in the past, they wanted to get you locked up in jail so they could allow these people to conduct their experiments on you because of what they placed inside your body. But because you're financially stable and you're not homeless, they can't get a judgment in court reversed. And somebody here is in denial. There's somebody here in denial. There are people in your neighborhood that are going to jail because they are squatting. Government agents are squatting in your neighborhood all around you right now that need to be investigated and looked at. They know who these people are. They know the cars they drive, and they see them every single day because they follow you every single day. There are government agents in your neighborhood surrounding you because these are people that were getting paid to hide you and to help cover this shit up. And you will see these people in the types of vehicles I mentioned. Okay, you will see them, and they're a part of this. especially in Georgia, especially in South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, and in the South. The people that have been getting paid working with the Chinese government are, a lot of them are in the South, because they figured we'll just hide you somewhere in a tiny town in the South and block your communication, and no one will ever see or hear you while we get away with this shit. So somebody's in denial. Clarify that denial. Somebody's in denial. They can't believe they can't kill you right now. Somebody that's still working on trying to kill you with the Six of Cups reversed. They're working on it, and the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody that's still trying to work on a plan, and they're fighting about you right now. These people are fighting about you right now because they can't kill you. Okay, service in reverse. These people, talking about the Chinese people that keep following you around. These people, they feel like these people did not provide them the service they thought they were going to provide them. And someone's in denial. No, we can get it done. Don't worry. The person we hired, they're not going to stop. We promise. But abundance in reverse. They're not getting paid the money that the Chinese government, these people, the scientists, promised them. And if you're just coming in here, look at the fucking news story that I just posted about the Chinese girl that got caught in Detroit trying to smuggle a fungus into the U.S. That's the exact same group that put that shit inside your body. Lonely in reverse. Whoever you are, these people didn't realize that the energy in your womb that they want to experiment with, you're not alone because of it. The source of God's power, whatever DNA you have, whatever you have inside of you, these people thought they could just come experiment on you. But the thing about it is you're never alone. Of course, God's not going to send you here alone with something so precious and you don't have no protection for it. Why would God put that type of energy inside of you and send you here with no type of spiritual protection? Okay, so someone can't cause sad news for you, and they might be getting bad news because they can't cause a fatality for you. They can't kill you. They can't drain you and kill you. Somebody in the military is not high honor. They're going to jail. So someone in the military is not going to be high honor, and they're going to go to jail for conducting this. So they need to be charged with treason. There's someone in the military, in the CIA, in the FBI. The FBI is the ones that are in your community following you everywhere you go, every single fucking day. Every time you leave your house, there are FBI agents that are supposed to be doing their fucking job, but instead they're following you around because somebody gave them some money that took a contract with the Chinese government to inject you with biological substance. And again, Patel, if you can hear me, Kuan Yin, hey, ho, Patel, you're with the Trump administration. You need to come see Kuan Yin or send somebody to interview Kuan Yin so Kuan Yin can give you some names, places, people, and things because people need to be investigated that brought this biological substance. And Kuan Yin knows who some of these people are. You need to investigate some people in the FBI in Georgia and some people that are in the CIA out of Colorado, California, out of Colorado and California, and a lot of other people that are judges that pass false judgment on people to help lock people up that were injected with this biological substance. If you need any information at all, and anybody has, and I know people watch me in high places, if y'all want any information at all about names, people, who's doing this, judges, making false allegations, reversing judgments, the people involved, family members working in the FBI, come see Kuan Yin. Come interview Kuan Yin. Do not sit up here and act like you don't know where to find somebody to get information. Bitch, because Kuan Yin got all the deets. Don't sit up there and ignore me and act like we don't know where to start with this investigation. We don't know where to get information. Fuck that. Send the news over here. Kuan Yin can give you names, faces, dates, places, locations, NIH, the Department of Biological Pathology, the name of the department head. Kuan Yin can give you the name of the departments, the names involved, everybody. Every single person. So don't sit up there and act like you're trying to do an investigation and you lost and you can't find somebody to give you information. Anybody watching me that has any connection to any news outlet or news source, anybody that has any connection to Trump's administration that's not in on it, that's looking for any information for an investigation about this biological substance, who's bringing it in and who got paid money to do what, QUAN is right here and can give you information. So they told me they wanted me to say who. So again, they're the tsunami that's coming. They wanted me to tell y'all there's about to be a tsunami or some kind of tornado, natural disaster, a big one, and it's coming real soon. And to get out the way, because this was a spiritual violation that they did. So it's coming down. Get out the way. And again, anyone that's watching me of any race in any department of the government, anyone that works for any news outlet in any state in Detroit, if you want some more information about that story right now, you can contact QUAN. If they block my phone, you can come to my house, knock on my goddamn door. Y'all know how to find me. If you want information, names, dates, places, departments, FBI agents' names, pictures, faces, cars, tag numbers, QUAN knows exactly where everybody is. If anyone knows anyone in any news outlet looking for information, news outlets that are not American, even from other countries that want information, put them in contact with me, because I know in America they're controlled. But if there are any news outlets that want information from any other country, contact QUAN. My phone is blocked. Send somebody toward me. God damn it. QUAN will tell you everyone, everything. Let's go. Who are the people involved, Holy Divine Spirit, that you wanted me to talk about this beautiful, blessed Friday morning? Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Again, don't be confused and don't feel like, oh, I don't want to racially profile anyone. Racially profile them bitches. If there is a Chinese young woman, and I promise you, I think that's the bitch that been following me around. I promise you. Or a bitch that look exactly like her, that's been following me to fuck around, and she looked me straight in my motherfucking eye, and I was about to take her picture, and she sped off. She was in a motherfucking car with a young white man that looked like he was between the age of 20 and 30, and she sped the fuck off. They want me to talk about a judge. And she sped the fuck off real fast. And when I pulled cards on her ass, they said that she was trying to avoid a tower. Like, oh no, what if she figures out who I am? Bitch, I already know who you are. If I tell you how fast they sped off in that van, them motherfuckers followed my ass. Take their picture. Take their motherfucking picture. If you notice you're being followed around by a Chinese person, if you know you're being followed around by a Chinese person, and they're following you around trying to study you, they're trying to get rid of you because they know that you're evidence about the biological substance, that you're one of the people they put in your body. They put that shit in your body, and they want to try to get rid of you. I asked why she was following me with that young white man she was in the van with last night, and they said she was trying to do some kind of spell work on me. They're trying to get rid of me before somebody can get to me and get this information, and I can show them what they put in my fucking body, because they know it's there. They know for a fact that it's there, and they mad because they can't kill me. All right, who are the energies involved that are getting paid money from the Chinese government? Now, a lot of these people don't know what it's about that play other parts, a notary. A lot of these people play a part and don't know. They're just, people they're utilizing, and they don't know why they're doing what they're doing, but they're helping. But the main people involved, are the ones that really need to go to jail for treason, for working with the Chinese government to inject people with this biological substance to be experimented on. And let's not play these games. We don't know where to start with the investigation. We don't know where to find anyone. We don't know where they are. I don't know where to start. How can I find somebody when they know goddamn well I'm screaming to the top of my lungs about the information? I'm screaming to the top of my fucking lungs about this shit. And they're like looking over my head. Oh, I don't know. Where can we find anyone to investigate? Where can we find some, playing the game and shit? Let's go. Who are the energies y'all want me to talk about this morning? The DA, an attorney, come through spirit. Come through spirit. A senator, Zeta, Phi, Beta. An attorney, a DA. There's a whole, somebody in a town is going to fucking jail. A barber. Somebody in a motherfucking town is going to jail. Someone might pledge Delta Gamma. Somebody in a town is going to fucking jail. New Zealand. Are there any other energies that you want me to talk about right now? A janitor. What is this? A representative. Okay. So many people. I'm going to do something a little different this morning. We got a utility worker and a janitor. These might be people that pose as these type of workers in these jobs. But they're actually, this is not what they do for a living, but they might pretend this is their job. I'm a utility worker. I'm a janitor. I clean airplanes. I work on an airplane or at the airport, in the airport. But in actuality, these are people that they send out to date people to try to inject them with this substance. Okay. But I'm going to do something a little different here with this DA, attorney, senator, representative, and judge. Give me a second. They said start with the judge and a notary. It's been a whole scheme to get people locked up that they inject with this substance in a mental institution or jail. And then they go to judges to get these judges to give people illegal conservatorships over people so that they can get this done by claiming that they're mentally unstable. It's a whole operation here. And a lot of people have been getting paid a lot of money to carry on with this shit. It's a whole operation that these people have been going on with. Like I said, in order, they're all getting paid by the Chinese government, and all these people need to be investigated for treason. All of these people need to be investigated for treason. Okay? Let me make sure y'all can still hear me, right? Okay. Earthquake. That goes in there. Holy Divine Spirit, I want you to clarify this judge. It says judge on here, but it faded a little bit. Okay. I don't know. This could be a judge in Colorado or somewhere. Tell me about this judge. Bitch, I don't care about y'all stopping in front of my house. Tell me about this judge. Child, that's all I get over here. They got me surrounded. These motherfuckers got me surrounded. And they got one directly in the house next to me. Don't nobody give a fuck about you parking in front of my motherfucking house. Shit. I'm just Marine Corps at Albany, Georgia. Albany, Georgia is what I'm splitting the deck on. Like I said, with me, that's all I'm surrounded by. My whole neighborhood. That's all I'm surrounded by. Fake neighborhood. Like right in my neighborhood, I live in a fake neighborhood. Literally, literally have nothing but FBI agents and people who work for the government living in the homes all around me, and a couple of people that only do spell work that they bring in to try to do root work and spell work on me, or living all around me, like right in my community. And that's not their real home, but they're placed around me for work. I am their job. You understand? I literally am their job. And when I do these readings, all they do is spell work, and they drive around my street and circle around me over and over and over again. I literally sit here and watch them like drive circles around my house over and over and over and over again. The same exact vehicle, you know. You too, Fox, that one, they do that to you too? Y'all too? Okay. So Georgia, tell me about this judge. There might be a judge in Georgia or Alabama. I want you to clarify this judge energy, Holy Spirit. The governor of Virginia. I want you to clarify. There might be a judge in Virginia. Clarify this judge. Clarify this judge. I want you to clarify Colorado. I knew it. Colorado. So these judges, they might, there might be a judge in Colorado, maybe in Greenlee, Colorado. There might be a judge in Greenlee, Colorado. Okay. There might be a judge in Georgia and a judge in Virginia that has been getting money that they've been putting in overseas accounts to grant illegal conservatorships over people. But you don't have to live in these states. Like you could, you might live in New York City, in the Bronx, right? And your family might have had you isolated and gang stalked in the Bronx. And they got paperwork on you for an illegal conservatorship, but the person that issued the paperwork on you has your address listed somewhere else, right? And the illegal conservatorship judgment over you is in a court in Greenlee, Colorado, or in Virginia, or in Georgia. This is how they're doing it. You hear me? They want me to say the place for somebody. Greenlee, what is this? Greenlee, Colorado. There's, I think, Wendy or Wen City. It's something that starts with a W. They want me to talk about this shit. They want me to talk about this shit today. But I just want y'all to understand where these conservatorships are. They're not in the same place that you live in. These illegal conservatorships are not in the Greenlee, Colorado. They want me to say the name of this place. Counties. They want me to say the name. The spirit is telling me, say the name, Weld County. Yep. Weld County Courthouse. Okay. Weld County. That's it. That's what they want me to say. Listen up, everybody. There's a judge in possibly Virginia, Weld County Courthouse in Greenlee, Colorado, and in Georgia. There are judges in Georgia, Weld County, in Greenlee, Colorado, and in Virginia that all have been issuing illegal conservatorships over people that live in other states that have been isolated and gang stalked in order to try to give people guardianship over them, to put them away in a mental institution, or to do things with their name through a notary or through some form of ability to sign for them. And they've been getting money to do this and put it in an overseas account. And the other part of that is because they're setting these people up to be injected with this biological substance so these people in the Chinese government can study them. You understand? And everybody's getting paid out for doing that shit. Are there any other locations that you want me to talk about for that judge energy, holy divine spirit? Where's that card I had for judge? It don't matter. I already said it. Are there any other? They touching me. Hold on. What y'all want me to say? Justice. Somebody about to get justice. Somebody's about to get justice. They're heartbroken. Somebody's heartbroken and they're about to balance the scales with some shit. Somebody from the past that was closed emotionally. Come through, spirit. Somebody from the past that was closed emotionally about something or to you or something. A Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this might be just someone that they hired to harvest your energy, that told a lie about working with somebody to do magic to harvest your energy with that Eight of Pentacles. But something's about to be balanced out for you. A Leo. Yeah. A Leo that's very childish, that was harvesting your energy with the masculine she was doing sex magic with, and working with the Chinese government again, and the FBI, and people in the CIA again, to work with the biological substance that was injected in your body so that more energy would pour out of you than what would come from a normal energy harvesting ritual. You understand? They've combined science and magic together. They're using science and magic together for more energy than what would normally come out during normal energy harvesting to come out. So the Five of Pentacles, this person is about to be going into poverty. They're about to go into poverty. Somebody was trying to do spell work. Yeah, the Capricorn, that's the president of a country, is very burdened because the world card, a cycle is over. All right, I'm gonna tell you real quick. I didn't want to talk about this online, but now I'm gonna talk about it real quick. I follow my inner guidance. The Holy Spirit guides me. I'm not alone. I have guides all around me protecting me because I understand what I was put here for. And sometimes you're the one that, okay, Moses. It's almost like, how Moses, in the story of Moses in the Bible, Moses actually was a Hebrew, but he grew up in the Pharaoh's house because they were killing children, and the mother wanted to save him. So according to the story, she put him in a basket and floated him up the river. And he ended up being by someone in, the Pharaoh's house. And Moses grew up in royalty because she told the king, this is my baby. And she raised him as her own because she couldn't have any children. So Moses came from poverty. Okay. I'm just not trying to tell the story right. I'm just trying to make a point. In the story of Moses in the Bible, he grew up in poverty. He came from a poor family, but as a baby, he was raised in a royal family that he didn't belong to, in an Egyptian household. Now, the highest spiritual purpose of that would have been for him to get access to information and the things he needed to know, see, and do so he could free his people. So he was like a seed that was planted amongst the group of people that were oppressing his people, so that when he grew up and found out the truth about who his real family was and where he came from, he would identify with them and go back to them and save them. And he would know what's going on with the people that he grew up with because he grew up around them. Now, the comparison I'm drawing is the reason that these things happen to some of you all that are high priestesses, and you have to go through what they're doing to the masses of people, is because you're the siren. You're the person that's going to be the voice for God or your ancestors to let people know exactly what's going on, who's doing it and possibly help to break the restraints and chains being placed upon us while someone's trying to be sneaky and do something in large groups to us and oppress us. You have to be oppressed too in order for you to fully understand in detail exactly what's being done. Because when you get up there and describe in detail what's happening to you, everyone else that is happening to is going to flock to you because they're going to recognize and be like, oh my God, that happened to me too. Oh, is that what they were doing? Oh shit. This is what you understand. It has to happen to you. It has to happen to a high priestess. You have to go through every step of the way so that you can speak it out and get the attention of everyone it's happening to, and then voice it out to break up the whole fucking operation because it's demonic. So what else about that judge energy? What about that judge energy? Clarify that judge energy, Holy Divine Spirit. Clarify that judge energy. Alabama. Okay. Best Credit Union. Somebody might have an account at Best Credit Union. Somebody might be from Ghana. Somebody might be from Ghana, or they could have purchased a home in Ghana with the fucking money that they got helping do this shit. Or they have their money in a bank account in Ghana. This could be like American. This could be like an American judge. This could be an American judge that thought that they was going to be slick and take money on the back end and buy and build a house in Ghana in sneaky, because y'all know what they do for Black Americans. You can get citizenship in Ghana. So this might be a judge in Alabama that was building their dream house in Ghana and got their money stored away in Ghana that they got for these illegal conservatorships. Let's go. Tell me about this judge, these judge energies. Tell me about these judge energies. San Joaquin County, California, bitch. San Joaquin County, California. Saudi Arabia. Let's go. These judges, Holy Divine Spirit, tell me about these judges. Clarifying judge right now. Clarifying these judges right now. Iceland, South America. Iceland, South America, Antarctica. These might be some of the energies involved. I want you to tell me about Antarctica. Tell me about Antarctica. What about Antarctica? Tell me about Antarctica. Of course, they're a sociopath. All right. What is the obstacle right now? Antarctica. Someone's childish. Who? Someone that's about to be in the Five of Pentacles reverse. Tell me about Antarctica. The Empress. What about the Empress? Clarify the Empress. Someone had an ego death about the Empress because they couldn't backstab and betray you. A Queen of Pentacles. So they're the Queen of Pentacles that was working with scientists that are connected to Antarctica. And these might be those Chinese scientists. And this Queen of Pentacles that's having an ego death because you're an Empress and you have Empress energy. And what you're communicating right now. And she's tied to, or he's tied to Antarctica. They might have been planning something. Clarify to travel or the Two of Wands. What is that Two of Wands? What were they planning? They were planning to make somebody an offer. The Death card. Clarify that Death card. Were they supposed to kill Justice? Yeah, they made somebody an offer to get rid of you. They wanted to kill you. Now, whoever this Chinese person is connected to Antarctica, these scientists, they made an offer to a Queen of Pentacles to cause the death for you, to win at all costs, to have you followed and watched with the Seven of Pentacles here. There might be an earth sign Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this might be that Aquarius energy. But they wanted, because they didn't want to get in trouble for what they conducted and did, they had you followed to win at all costs, and they were going to try to have you killed. And that's why they were using that kitchen witch with the low IQ to follow you, to try to do a death spell on you. But they needed also to vibrate you with some kind of signal or something that they emit that works along with the biological substance that's inside your body, that's attached to your chakras. There is something attached to all of your chakras, and I can't say it enough. The video is on Fanbase, okay? If you go to my Fanbase, QUAN, the same way the name is written here, there's a video posted about what they call it, the Lucifer gene or something, and it's shaped like a Y. What they put in your body, it's a video about it on Fanbase under my name. If you want to go look at that video, sign up for Fanbase and you can see it there. Okay, so yeah, the bitch wanted you killed. Whoever this bitch in Antarctica is, she wanted you killed. The scientist, yep. The hermit, a king of cups. Yeah, they wanted to get you killed or get rid of you, so that they don't have to be investigated, or because you're a wild card that got loose. You're a wild card that got loose, but you're not a wild card. God put you here. Okay. Tell me about Ghana. Let's move through this quickly so I can start the reading. Tell me about Ghana. Y'all said you didn't even start yet. No, I didn't even start yet. Tell me about Ghana. Somebody's stuck in a cycle now because of what they're trying to orchestrate. Because they're somebody in Ghana is stuck in a cycle, or they have something hidden. They have a house or money in Ghana. The 10 of Pentacles reverse, that thought that they were going to get more money for whatever they were doing. This person is the wounded warrior that's been watching you. Somebody that's been working on something. What's that 8 of Pentacles for this person from Alabama that has a property or something in Ghana? They've been working, to get your energy. That's the plan. The Queen of Pentacles reverse. A King of Swords reverse. So whoever this bitch is, man or woman, somebody from Alabama bought a house in Ghana, or they have money in Ghana. Their plan was, once you were energy harvested and they got their money, their part, they were going to just skedaddle off to Ghana and be okay with that. Tell me about San Joaquin County. It doesn't have to be San Joaquin County. It can just be California. Now, there was a news story recently about a mayor in California that during the pandemic went away to Ghana, which is very interesting. There's a mayor in California that during the pandemic went to Ghana and keeps going back and forth to Ghana. And it's something about mayors. I think in Georgia too. I think it's a mayor in Georgia that goes back and forth between Ghana too. So I'm picking up on something here about mayors that might have taken money to allow this type of energy harvesting and gang stalking to go on, and gotten money on the back end. And they're trying to, and all of them are like, let's all build a house in Ghana. Let's all start storing money away in Ghana. The spirit is giving me a download right now while I'm talking. I'm seeing a whole bunch of mayors. I'm seeing a whole bunch of black mayors. I'm seeing a whole bunch of corrupt black mayors that have been hiding money in Ghana and like trying to build their dream home in Ghana because they got money on the back end from allowing gang stalking to go on. In their town. And their ultimate goal was to, when they were done, to leave America with all their money when they got enough after, these people got all your energy. Okay. And the reason I'm saying I'm seeing black mayors, because this was something for black Americans that Ghana extended, connected to slavery, chattel slavery. The come home, you could get citizenship in Ghana. But I'm seeing some corrupt black mayors right now that accepted money to do this, allow this gang stalking to go on. And they have been going back and forth to Ghana. One might be in California, one might be in Atlanta, it might be more. And they're spiritually attacking me right now while I'm talking, and I don't give a fuck. Return right back to you. Abracadabra. I return it all back to you. Yes. So yeah, this is what they're doing, because it's like a thing where they're like, America belongs to China now. It's not going to be anything but one big energy harvesting thing. So you might as well make this deal, make this money, and set up outside of America. So it's not just Ghana and black people doing this. I feel like it's a lot of corrupt people that are just trying to hurry up and come up, get their money, and purchase homes outside the country by abusing their position to allow certain Chinese entities to energy harvest and experiment with people that are not aware of what has been going on. Tell me about this mayor. Oh, why did I say mayor? Tell me about this person in California. This was clarifying the judge. They're fighting right now about this shit. The Five of Wands. So there might be a California judge fighting right now because they couldn't get away with it. And they're like, bitch, I thought you were going to kill her or him. You understand? And they might be hiding somewhere. Someone is hiding in California right now. They might be in San Joaquin County. That's not working. Someone's not working with them anymore. Somebody might be in California worried right now. The Nine of Pentacles reverse, because they're not going to get the money. And they thought that they were going to get away, but they're going to be homeless instead. They've been backstabbed and betrayed. They couldn't create an injustice for you. And now they're stuck and trapped. Yep. A night energy, some kind of night energy stuck in a cycle is trapped. And they thought they were going to get money to escape, and they're not going no fucking where, because whatever they did didn't have the effect on you needed. And this person is about to be homeless very quickly, or they were supposed to make you homeless very quickly with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, the Aquarius in California. This Aquarius might have been working with a judge in California, or they might also have an illegal conservatorship on somebody in California. They didn't see that a Knight of Pentacles would have a tower that they were working with to try to get your energy and to sacrifice you. They didn't see that a tower would happen and their whole situation would come to an end. They didn't see that when this person made an offer, it would backfire and wouldn't work. So there's a younger person here that they just knew it would work if they made a spiritual offer, and it didn't. That's what they were banking on. Maybe it's a younger high priest or high priestess that has a similar bloodline to you, and they just thought they were going to use them because they're a fucking idiot and they think their brains are bigger than God. And now this Aquarius is stressed the fuck out because they don't have money to flee the country and live the lifestyle they thought, because they couldn't make you homeless. They thought that a younger person was going to gaslight you about being mentally ill and do magic, and they were going to convince you that you were crazy and get you to move out your house and follow suit. These are delusional people. There was a younger person working with a Leo, and these people were going to try to convince you to accept that you're crazy, give up what you have and work for, give up your home, move into your damn car or a shelter and be like, okay, y'all want me to be homeless, I'll go be homeless so y'all can go ahead and have your way because y'all did magic. They so fucking stupid. They thought by all working together, they were going to get you out of your home and make you homeless, and they failed to do it. Okay, and this is an Aquarius working with a judge, possibly in California or San Joaquin County, California. Somebody might have money that's in Alabama or from Alabama. The person that has something in Ghana in Best Credit Union. Somebody's money might be, and they feel backstabbed and betrayed. So somebody might have some money right now in Best Credit Union. A Queen of Pentacles reverse that's very emotional about me talking about her bank account. Okay, who's this Queen of Pentacles reverse that's hiding money in Best? A Leo. So there might be a Leo that is hiding money in Best Credit Union right now. There's a Leo that's hiding money or wants to do a wire transfer or a bank transfer or something. Best Credit Union. There's some money that's or a history of receiving payments at Best Credit Union, and they're the wounded warrior because they're being watched, or this bank account is being watched, The Nine of Pentacles reverse is some money they can't get to because they didn't do what they were expected to do. They were supposed to kill you. Okay, so it's like the money that they were paid to kill you, they were supposed to be able to have access to out of a credit union or best credit union after you died. So you were supposed to die. You were supposed to die, and then they were going to release the funds through best credit union or another credit union of some sort. I think Best Credit Union is connected to Citizens Bank and Best Bank, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's a bank in Detroit, Michigan. When I used to do insurance, I know there was some affiliation, I remember, with Citizens Bank and Best Bank or Best Credit Union or something like that, that's associated with Detroit, Michigan. Okay, because I think their insurance is different. Like you have to pay for personal injury protection in that state where it's optional in others. I just remember something specifically about that. So Best Credit Union was gonna release. They were gonna release the money to a Leo after you died. But now this Leo is going to be homeless and they're not going to get access to those funds because you're still alive, because you're never alone. It's in a credit union or best credit union. Again, if there's anyone in the FBI watching that's in the upright, 111 on my clock right now for intuition. Okay. I already did. Tell me about Ghana. What else about Ghana? The Queen of Wands reverse. A Queen of Wands reverse. Oh, Scorpio. Someone could also be a Scorpio right now. The Three of Pentacles reverse. Someone's not working with somebody right now. Somebody might be a Scorpio from Alabama too. Instead, they're kicking someone out their energy. They're taking quick action. Somebody might be a Scorpio that might be connected to Alabama, a narcissist, a Scorpio sun, moon, or rising. That cut off a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Y'all hear that? Anybody official in the police or any person, Patel over the FBI from Trump's administration. There is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that was just cut off by possibly a Scorpio that's connected to Alabama. These people were going to try to skedaddle off to Ghana, but they're not going to get the money. Instead, they're going to be homeless. It was a fire sign and a Scorpio. Okay. And these people were going to skedaddle to Ghana or something after they sacrificed you. But now they can't move forward. The Scorpios from Alabama or connected to Alabama. Let me get these out the way real quick. Somebody pledges Zeta Phi Beta. Tell me about this person that pledges Zeta Phi Beta, please, and thank you. Tell me about this person that pledges Zeta Phi Beta. The Queen of Swords reverse. Okay, who's this Queen of Swords reverse energy? What did they do? They have to end a conflict. Okay, so there's some another one of these sociopaths that didn't see that they wouldn't be able to create a conflict for you. The World card. A cycle is completely over of whatever somebody was trying to help somebody do. An Empress reverse. So there might be an older man or woman that missed an opportunity to get a new start, and they feel defeated because they were a part of trying to create an illusion for you. Whoever this person is, it's an older person, and they pledged Zeta Phi Beta. Zeta Phi Beta. Okay. Tell me about South America. Tell me about South America, a Queen of Pentacles. Somebody might have gotten somebody from South America that's a root worker. This might be somebody that drives like a red Mustang, a fancy car, because maybe they're well known for what they do, and they promise somebody, oh, I get the job done, I promise, or some shit like that. They might drive a really fancy car because they might be popular. A lot of people might use them or something. Let me clarify if I'm picking up on the right thing. The Lovers, tell me about South America, or what am I picking up on here? might have Gemini in their chart, or somebody could be someone's business partner. Tell me the South American energy. Someone tried to do something very quickly, a King of Swords. So somebody tried to do something very quickly. This might be a Gemini, okay? That's a friend of a Cancer warlock. So a Cancer warlock that couldn't get rid of you, they tried to make a quick strategic move, and they recruited a South American. This might be a partner of theirs that they work with, a lover, or it could be a Gemini. But either way, someone of South American descent, and they recruited this person because there's some kind of star, and they might be really good at what they do, to work with a fire sign and a younger earth sign. This could be a Virgo. A Virgo and a fire sign, and all of them were going to do some kind of root work on you, and that was supposed to kill you. It was supposed to be a death spell, and you were supposed to die from it or something. Yes. Why y'all touching me? What about this person? They had a tower, the Hierophant. Oh, do they work for the government? Why is this person a Hierophant? Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. I know this ain't no motherfucking police officer. They had you watched to help create an illusion. Oh, this might be a police officer or somebody that might have an official position in your community of South American descent. Bitch, I got time today. Quan Yin got time today. Y'all fucked up. You know you done fucked up, right? Because Quan Yin got time today. So they worked with a South African. I'm sorry. They worked. All right. So a South American in your community that works for the government, worked with a West African practitioner that's also a hacker that works in the military from Senegal, West Africa, named Amarado Mustafa. Amarado Mustafa. That's A like M like Mary, A like Alpha, R like Rico, A D like Delta, O, and Mustafa. M like Mary, US like Sam, T as in Tom, A as in Alpha, F like Frank, and A. Amarado Mustafa. He is a West African from Senegalese warlock that works for the government, and he's also a hacker. He assists people doing magic and online bank transfers to steal money. He works with a lot of Vietnamese, Koreans, South Americans, Mexicans, a lot of people in the FBI and CIA and in the military. Okay. Yep. And this is one of the people that they utilize to have you tracked and monitored, especially if you have a camera in your eye. This would be someone that watches you through that camera in your eye 24/7 a day to track you, to make sure you don't get out of line and tell all their information and be the siren that you are. So this is a South American that was working with Amarado Mustafa from West Africa, Senegal, that works with people in the military, the FBI, CIA, and the police. More particularly, Amarado Mustafa from West Africa, Senegal, works with the Korean FBI agent to do spell work. This Korean FBI agent would probably be driving a government vehicle, a white one, and you might see them come in your community and neighborhood from time to time doing spell work on you. They work together too. Let's go, Holy Spirit. Who is this Hierophant South American that worked with Amarado Mustafa? Who is this South American? Tell me about, clarify that South American energy. Clarify that South American. Someone might be someone's foster parent, a Haitian's foster parent. There might be a Haitian with a foster parent. Somebody might be from Ethiopia. Someone might be a young man between the age of 18 and 35. Someone is working with that's Nicaragua, Panama. Someone could be from Nicaragua or Panama. All of them were working together in your neighborhood. and they might have government positions. Holy Spirit, clarify the Hierophant for South America. Clarify the Hierophant for this South America energy. Mr. Rainey. Oh, this could even be a black South American. This could be a black South American. Oh, South America. I can't make that shit up. And South Africa. Somebody might be somebody's brother, cousin, sister, uncle, aunt, father. Okay. And someone is in the FBI. Got it. Okay. It's a whole community of people. There's a whole community of people that are connected to Amarado Mustafa, a West African practitioner from Senegal that is a hacker and an occultist. And there is someone they want me to talk about here. This person's name is Mr. Rainey. Mr. Rainey works for the Social Security Administration at 401 West Peachtree in Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Georgia. He came out with South American. So this very well may be a black South American that might be the brother, cousin, or sister, or aunt, uncle, or mother to somebody that's a part of this community of people that help keep secrets locked away in the Social Security Administration. And for people that are being gang stalked and targeted that have this biological substance in their body, whereby they're being studied. And if you ever ask, or this is one of the people they utilize in Social Security, maybe if you try to make a phone appointment, they'll forward your call to a person like Mr. Rainey, that's of South American Black descent, that works at 401 West Peachtree in the Social Security Administration. He'll say there's nothing in your file because that's where the evidence of the false disability claim is that allowed them to get a judgment in court over you. Okay, so Mr. Rainey is a part of this community of people, and they want me to be a siren and let everyone know. If you were being gang stalked and targeted, this is one of the people that help cover things up, and he works for the Social Security Administration at 401 West Peachtree, Atlanta, Georgia. Child, I know they put me here I know God put me here for a reason, to be a fucking siren for a whole bunch of people. Yes, Lord, I will do your bidding. And there's a South African. There's a South African that's connected to this as well. This South African could be in any state or anywhere. There's an FBI agent also that's connected to this whole community of people that's having a tower. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. We already talked about Stephen Schrank of the FBI. Now and someone's of Central American descent. So we already talked about Stephen Schrank of the FBI in Atlanta, Georgia, and his involvement in meeting up with the person that was contracted to kill somebody. I told y'all about my situation. All right. So all of these people were having you gang stalked, monitored, and watched, and creating a Truman Show, playing monkey ass games with your ass with this gang stalking shit. All of these people. Clarify this FBI agent. Clarify the FBI. Yeah, he's a criminal. He or she is a criminal. The Page of Pentacles reverse. And they collaborated with a West African practitioner. Let's go. In the past, to reverse an ending, having you followed. Okay. Got it. So you could be sacrificed. So in the South, there might be a whole conglomerate of government agencies that all need to be put on trial and go to jail for treason, because all of them are literally a part of this, working and getting money from the Chinese government. And I told y'all, America's not America anymore. I told y'all America has been sold to China. I already told y'all. Y'all, how many of y'all ever saw the Truman Show with Jim Carrey? Y'all did. Okay. So the spirit told me to give these monkeys some monkey business that they looking for. So I gave them the monkey business. Do you remember in the Truman Show when Jim Carrey first figured out that the town was not real, and he wanted to test the theory? So he got in his car and he acted like he was about to leave the town, and he was about to leave his neighborhood, and a whole bunch of cars suddenly were lined in all the streets blocking his path, and he went back in the house and drove back home again. And then when he drove out again, the same cars were all on all of the streets blocking his path again. They all came back, and he went back again. And then he drove back again, only this time he started driving around in a circle over and over and over and over and over. He kept driving around in a circle, and all of the cars started like, what is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? And then out of nowhere, pew, he took off. So, bitch, I gave them the monkey business last night. The Holy Spirit told me to put in my phone like I was going to the beach, right? So I put in my phone and navigated, because, you know, they monitor my phone. I put my phone, I'm headed to the beach, and I navigated directions, Siri, you know, blah, blah. And I got in my car, packed the bag like I'm going to the beach. I wasn't going no fucking beach. But I got in my car, started driving, and all of them jumped in their cars, and they got right on the highway with me. I promise you, I swear to God, because I wanted them to follow me. So I could take pictures of all of their cars and tags at those rest stops and all the locations, and get their faces and everything, so I could have the evidence I needed, because I have their pictures in my neighborhood too. Hey, here comes the white Jeep Cherokee right now. I wanted them to follow me. I wanted them to fucking follow me because I already knew they were going to do that shit. So I'm driving like I'm going to the beach, and because of the beach I said I was going to, they had to get ready to set up whatever illusion at the beach that I headed to. So what they will do is, once they know the destination where you're going, they're not going to drive with you the whole way. They're like, well, she's driving too slow. Let's just get there ahead of time so we can get set up and we can relax. Because they want to relax too, but this is their job. So they were like, come on, let's hurry up and get there. So all of them jumped in their cars, and they started speeding by me like 100 miles an hour all around me. And you know, I know what their cars are already. All of them started speeding by me like, let's hurry up and get ahead of traffic, because all of them were speeding as fast as they could. Because they were like, if we got to drive for 5 hours, let's step on it so we can get there and rest. We can have a little fun, have a drink. She'll be driving for 5 hours. We're going to make it to the beach in 3. And if we can make it to the beach in 3, by the time she gets there, we'll have a beer. We could have relaxed, and then we'll set up the illusion or whatever we're going to do on the beach with her. So they all sped ahead of me. They got around traffic and got way ahead of me, possibly 2 hours ahead of me. Bitch, I got in the slowest traffic jam on purpose, and I drove like 5 miles an hour behind a truck, real slow on purpose. And I gave them enough time to get at least 2 hours in. And then my ass turned the fuck around and came back home. But I stopped at a rest stop. I didn't even get, not even halfway. And then I stopped at a rest stop because I knew they would come back around, because I knew it would be other people too. And the funny thing about it was, they will piss the fuck off. When I tell y'all, the spiritual joker struck again, I gave them the monkey business. That when I tell you I pulled cards and they were infuriated, these motherfuckers' heads were exploding. They were like, that bitch was playing with us. Oh my fucking God. I don't believe she did this shit. I give up. I give up. I give the fuck up. I give up. I give the fuck up. And when I pulled into the rest stop, that's when the Chinese girl and the young white man pulled in beside me, and I looked her straight in the eye, and then they sped off real fast because she picked up that I knew who she was, and I was about to get her fucking picture so I could get her ass. But the point is, they want to be monkeys. I gave them the monkey business. Them motherfuckers drove almost 3 fucking hours trying to get to the beach. Bitch, I wasn't on there for 30 minutes, on the highway 30 minutes, and I stopped at a rest stop, and I sat there and put my feet up and watched the movie and chilled, laughing my ass off. at them because by the time they realize, oh, she must be getting gas. Oh, maybe she's just taking a short break because she's tired. We'll already be there. In the meantime, these motherfuckers are speeding 5 hours to the fucking beach. I had no intentions of the beach, but by the time I sat at the rest stop and they got there, and some of the ones got to the rest stop, then I moved and went to another rest stop, and they followed me to that one, and then I moved to a QP. And two of them followed me there, and I was fucking with them. And then I act like I was going home, but instead I turned around and started going back like, okay, now I'm going to go to the beach. And they were like, fuck, she is going to the beach. She changed her mind now. Go back. And then I drove a little bit and then got off again and turned back like I'm coming back home again. When I tell you these motherfuckers blew the roof off the motherfucker, and they watching me right now. That's why my numbers just went up. These motherfuckers are watching me right now because I know they're going to do spell work when I get off of here because they mad as fuck. Y'all want the monkey business the same way Jim Carrey was leaving, did his experiment, like going around in circles and then zoomed out and they were trying to block him. That's where I got the idea from. So I started giving these motherfuckers the monkey business. They never fucking know. You should have seen the Ford F-150s that were following me. I had like one of them had North Carolina tags. I got his picture. Another one was driving a Chrysler white van. Another one of them was driving a white Jeep Cherokee. That I got all of them. But the point is, oh yeah, and then the two in the Volkswagen. But the point is, I energy harvested off of them last night. Off their pain, because they're supposed to do things to you, and when you suffer from what they do to you, that's how they do spell work, and they laugh and they energy harvest off of your pain when they create situations in your life and watch you on videotape. When they watch you get fucked up because you don't know the energy harvesting off of you and sabotaging you, and you have tower moments. That's how they get your energy. When I tell you I took every last one of their energy, I literally felt their energy come into my body when they realized that I was playing games, because I'm telepathic. I could hear them. That bitch, I heard them. I could literally hear them. She was playing a game. Oh my fucking God. And I pulled cards and it was like, they're aware that you're playing a game now. They got it. They finally figured it out. I was like, ah! And then, I know they can hear me through my phone and shit. I was like, how you like me now? Hey, I literally could feel their energy going into my body. That's what they're doing when they're energy harvesting. I literally could feel their energy coming into my body while I was laughing at the heist I pulled, at the journey. They probably packed a bathing suit. Like, oh, see, I told you this gang stalking would be fun. We get to go to the beach. Come on, girl, quick, get your towel. Go get the lotion, suntan lotion. Yay! Bring the kids. For this one, they said when we gang stalk for certain missions, we could bring our kids. Bring the kids. Put the kids in the car, bitch. Bitch, that motherfuckers drove 3 hours before they fucking realized that I pulled one on them. The spirit told me we're gonna give them monkey business tonight and play. And when I tell you, that was me energy harvesting. I took all their energy. I took their soul. I snatched their soul with that one. When I tell you they were hurting. I snatched their soul. They thought that this morning I was going to be doing a live from the beach like I did before. I did that to them before. I drove all the way to the beach in Florida and I did my live. And right before I got to the beach, they created an illusion and got a whole bunch of cars to block my way. And they had an African practitioner walking around me doing spell work while I was sitting behind all the cars, trying to create an illusion so they could energy harvest from me. And they had time because it's, I had a long drive and they have people in different locations already that they utilize to do gang stalking. But when I tell y'all, it was a moment. I got so much energy from that. I got a rush of energy. It felt so good. They really thought I was going to do my live from the beach They thought I was on the way to Myrtle Beach, child. And they were like, she's going to Myrtle Beach. Yay, we're going to have a day at the beach, guys. Yeah, it's going to be nice tomorrow. Yeah, come on, let's go. It'll be worth it. Let's speed ahead of her. So we'll already be there by the time she gets there. Child, I just had to share that with y'all. I couldn't even hold it in. I didn't want to tell y'all, but I couldn't hold it in. Now y'all could get some energy from it too. Laugh at them, y'all. Laugh. We stuck it to him. One for the man. One for the man, y'all. We got him. It felt so good to do that shit to them last night. They fucking mad as shit. All right. So South America. There is a Black South American Social Security Office in Atlanta, Georgia, that was working together with the FBI and a whole bunch of other people that are part of this community that keep secrets about these the people that have gotten disability for you falsely or made false claims. Any evidence talking about your case as far as anything anyone applied for, saying you were disabled, even going what they say is if you're asking that they did not start converting to digital until the year 2000, and they'll claim that they lost some of the files. And they do have archive files, okay? They do have files in the archive, and they do go all the way back, 1980 and beyond. And they say they did start inputting letters that they sent out when people applied to things, but some of those letters have gotten lost while they were inputting them in the computer. So they'll try that shit too, because some of these conservatorships were obtained before the year 2000, before they entered everything on the computer online. Okay, so that's why South America is here. How you like me now? How you like me now? I just heard somebody say, bitch, they want you dead. Bitch, fuck you. Y'all been trying to kill me. Fuck you. Y'all been trying to kill me. Fuck you. What is Iceland? Fuck y'all. I don't have a reason to practice be conservative. Bitch, y'all been trying to kill me. So what reason do I have to be conservative or to watch what I say or be careful or don't make myself a target? Bitch, when I wasn't saying shit, y'all made me a target and tried to kill me. Why the fuck would I bite my tongue right now? When I wasn't saying shit, when I wasn't online, y'all made me a target and tried to kill me. So please tell me why the fuck you think I'm gonna be quiet right now. I'm gonna run this shit until the wheels fall off, bitch. Iceland, why is Iceland here? Yep, they're a part of this. Someone connected to Iceland is a part. It's a whole energy harvesting thing too. The Queen of Pentacles reverse, and the cycle is over with the World card. There's a tsunami coming. These motherfuckers better be careful. We already know about Saudi Arabia and all these energies that always come out. It's the same thing. What's going on with this notary energy? Why it came out again today? They couldn't balance the situation. So somebody was supposed to get, if they could get a judgment reversed in court about you, they were going to utilize a notary. They were going to utilize a notary to create an illusion so that they could sign for something in your name or get away with doing something. The Wheel of Fortune, an Aquarius. There was an Aquarius that was gonna, so they could have control over you. So they were gonna get some kind of paperwork to get control over you by utilizing a notary, but they would need a judge in Colorado. They would need a judge in California. They would need a judge in Georgia or a judge in Alabama to reverse a judgment. But you're alive and you're not homeless. And you can be found paying bills online. So whatever lie they concocted, that judge is going to go to fucking jail if you were found, if they don't keep that judgment fucking reversed. But to get control over you, that's who they were working with, a notary, but they can't do it now. I want you to clarify this VA for me, Holy Spirit. Someone's name is Tanya Bryce. Somebody's name is Tanya Bryce. Tanya Bryce. There's somebody's name, Tanya Bryce. Tanya Bryce. She might be a Scorpio. Tanya Bryce. Tanya Bryce. I'm going to keep saying that shit. There might be someone named Tanya Bryce in Wardorf that might be listed in Wardorf, Maryland. Wardorf, Maryland. Tanya Bryce. That might be a Scorpio. Tanya Bryce, a Scorpio in Wardorf, Maryland. There might be somebody named Tanya Bryce, B-R-I-C-E, Tanya, T-A-N-Y-A, in Wardorf, Maryland. Wardorf, Maryland. W-A-R-D-O-R-F, Wardorf, Maryland, M-D. That might be a Scorpio energy that might have committed fraud or been a part of this fraud or community. I feel like the spirit wanted me to say something. I don't know. Okay. Clarify this DA for me, Holy Spirit. I just heard somebody say they hate you. I hate y'all too. Fuck you. Kiss the inside of my ass. Shit. Y'all shouldn't be fucking with a high priestess. Fuck wrong with y'all. Hope you learned your lesson. Hope you learned your lesson about fucking with a high priestess. The fuck you fucking with high priestesses for? With your dumb ass. What does high priestess mean? What the fuck does that mean? Their higher intuitive function is working. That means they have a connection to God. They have a connection to source. They got a connection to more information. They have deeper insight into things. Their third eye is wide the fuck open, and they can visualize and see your face and see your name and see where you live and see shit going on in your fucking home. Why the fuck would you come around fucking high priestess unless you slow? Oh, because I'm a high priestess too. No, bitch, you're a kitchen witch that pops her pussy, plays with her pussy, and does spell work. It's a difference. And I'm going to make the t-shirt. Trust. I'll have it out by the summer. Coming. 2026. There's a difference between a high priestess and a kitchen witch that pops her pussy and does spell work. Don't worry, the t-shirt is coming. It's coming. I just need to come up with a picture and a design. It's going to be like a very dignified high priestess looking woman that's looking very conservative. And it's going to be someone sticking her booty out, with a witch hat on, with her hand on her hip. And it's going to say, there's a difference between a kitchen witch with a low IQ that does spell work and a real high priestess. There's a difference between a kitchen witch with a low IQ that pops her pussy and a high priestess, a real high priestess. And it's going to be like two pictures of two women. Wait for it. There might be a DA in Wyoming. I split the deck on Wyoming. Tell me about this DA energy, Holy Spirit. Tell me about this DA. Someone might be Jamaican. Oh, is this Jamaican high priestess that does spiritual work for the government in Wyoming I picked up on before? Or was that Utah? There is a Jamaican high priestess that was doing some kind of spiritual work for, people in the government that is or Utah. Tell me about this DA. Tell me about this DA. South America. Overseas account. Tanzania. Somebody got money in an overseas account in Tanzania. Somebody got some money, a judge. There is a judge that could be in Colorado that might have money in an overseas account in Tanzania. I see it, Holy Spirit. South Africa. Okay, maybe South Africa. Someone is in Jamaica. Maybe in Jamaica. This is the energy. Maybe in Jamaica. Why y'all touching me? What's up? What? Somebody know that they can't move forward and they're taking quick action. Or were they coming to kill me again? Who's this Knight of Swords? What they about to do? They're taking action? Yeah, I know. They're always taking action because they in their ego. Okay, let them. When they stop taking action? When did they stop taking action? Somebody that already broke up with somebody, but the kitchen witch with the low IQ that pop her pussy, that pop her Chesapeake Bay on a hot day, is taking. Don't nobody give a fuck about her. She can't do nothing with that swamp water. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. Let her ass take action. Don't nobody give a fuck. Yeah, she can't do nothing with that fucking Chesapeake Bay on a hot day, swamp water. That ain't, she don't got no power. The fuck? Okay. Clarify DA, Holy Spirit. Alabama, North Carolina, North Carolina. North Carolina. Huh. All right, tell me about the DA. Oh, we gonna get this. Tell me about this DA. Tell me about a DA. So there might be a DA in North Carolina that might need to be looked at, and Colorado. Okay, let's go. Someone might be of Central African descent. Someone might be of West African descent. Here's that judge again in Colorado. Again, in Wayne County, California. In what's the place called in Colorado? I gave you all earlier, Greenlee, Colorado, Wayne County. Y'all should have left me alone. Weld County, sorry. There's a judge in the Weld County Court in Weld County, Colorado. That is in Greenlee, Colorado. Greenley, Greenlee, Colorado. Weld County. All right. And there's a DA there. And there's a DA in North Carolina, a DA in Colorado. Is there any other place? Someone is West African, Central African. These might be people that work in other government entities. Someone from Gabon. These people are gonna fucking wish that they never. There might be one in Delaware too. There may be one in Delaware too. These people are gonna fucking wish that they never used me for their experiment. But it was by God's design, clearly. South African. Somebody South African. They're from Johannesburg. They are the cousin, sister, or brother of a utility worker that keeps coming in your neighborhood, or a representative. Okay. They want me to talk about a South African. There might be someone of South African descent. This person pledged Zeta Phi Beta. This person might be from Johannesburg, South Africa. Okay. I hope y'all are getting this. There's somebody that might be from Johannesburg, South Africa, that pledges Zeta Phi Beta. This South African energy that pledges Zeta Phi Beta, or a representative that might pledge Zeta Phi Beta. They are either a brother, sister, or a cousin to a utility worker in your neighborhood that might shock you using something they have that connects to a biological substance in your body. These utility workers are coming around and they're shocking you with some kind of device they have, like a computer device or some kind of gun that shoots out some kind of signal that interacts with the biological substance in your body. And that's what's causing you to vibrate. That's what's causing you to vibrate like that. But whoever this South African from Johannesburg, that one of these people pledged Zeta Phi Beta, they are the sister, brother, or cousin to a representative or a utility worker. And what about this South African and Iceland? The DA might be connected to someone in Iceland. The person in Iceland might be West African or Central African. Okay. And someone's in California. Tell me about Iceland. Emperor energy or Aries. Yeah, I feel like this might be an African that is working, doing spell work with someone in Iceland, but the spell work backfired. Tell me about this South African, and it was too much for them to get it done. Someone kicked somebody out their energy or something because it's their complete wish fulfillment. Tell me about this South African. their spell work backfired. See, these people, the reason they want your energy is because your energy is so potent that they use your energy to get away with large white collar crimes. I'm talking about whole banking institutions. You understand? These people get away with large white collar crimes that involve businesses, corporations, and banking institutions. That's what they use your energy for. And that's the reason why Iceland is coming out here. Norway is coming out here. New Zealand is coming out here, and these other places. All right, go ahead, Holy Spirit. So their spell work backfired. Why don't they leave us high priestesses alone? Tell me about this DA in North Carolina. Tell me about this DA in North Carolina. They feel powerless right now. Tell me about a DA in North Carolina. I'm done. I know who this representative clarified already, this utility worker. Tell me about this DA in North Carolina, an Emperor reverse that was offered a 10 of Pentacles. What was this DA in North Carolina offered a 10 of Pentacles to do? What were they offered to do? What was this DA supposed to do? Somebody that a mother figure or a air sign, or a water sign that had an issue they were stressed out about, a Queen of Wands and an air sign. Here they go again. The people that are trying to unalive you. Maybe you were supposed to get pulled over for speeding or something, and then they were going to try to prosecute you to the full extent of the law, whatever the maximum is, and be like, you were speeding. I was only going 1 mile over the limit. Well, we have the option of charging you with a speeding ticket for $50, or giving you a $5,000 ticket, and locking you up in jail overnight, and then find a way to, I feel like someone wanted to set you up, and they made an offer to the North Carolina DA to win at all costs. The Hierophant reverse, and they had to release the burden. Why did they have to release the burden of a crime they were going to try to get away with and pull their energy back? Why did the North Carolina DA have to pull their energy back? Because Queen of Swords told them to let it go. They made them an offer, but it would be a bad investment. It wasn't going to work out the way they thought it would. Of course it's not. You're never alone. So see, let me tell y'all something. The Three of Cups reverse. Somebody took action with this person that worked with them. So they're a part of the same secret society, and they're friends with this DA in North Carolina. And at one point they might have had sex with them. So they called and tried to tap them as a resource to see if they could get somebody locked up driving on a highway in North Carolina. They thought they were going to get a North Carolina DA to get somebody locked up in jail. But for what? You got to actually have a charge or whatever. Ciao, bye. I be telling y'all about these motherfuckers. They're all connected. All these motherfuckers. What did you want me to say about this judge in Greenlee, Colorado, in Weld County? What about this judge energy? Or what about Weld County DA? This could be the DA or a judge. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. A situation about someone being homeless. What about this now? Someone's complete wish fulfillment. Or something might go all the way to the top. Someone's not getting the fulfillment. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. What else? Let this be a lesson for these people about attacking high priestesses. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Oh, the judge wanted you sacrificed. The judge thought you was going to. Oh, the judge was waiting for you to be sacrificed. Okay, so there's a DA or a judge in Weld County, Colorado, in Greenlee, Colorado, that was waiting for these people to get away with sacrificing you because they thought that they were going to get your energy. And that's who's been working with this Emperor Aries energy. We found the judge. Wow. And they might have made somebody an offer. The Four of Wands, a family member. The Four of Wands, you might have an earth sign family member that's younger. They might have made them an offer to do what? They made them an offer to do what? They offered them an Ace of Pentacles to help them sacrifice you. So there might be a judge. Again, there might be a judge, and now this judge is moving to calmer waters. Here's a judge. Here's a judge in Colorado. Look, this is a judge in Weld County, Colorado, in Greenlee, Colorado. What's this judge's name? Annette. There's a judge here named Annette Jan. Let's all say hi to Judge Annette Jan in Weld County, Colorado. Hey, Annette. How you doing, Judge Annette? Judge Annette, hi. We just wanted to say hi to you, Annette Jan. Hey, Gary. Hi, Gary. Hi, Gary Spencer. Hi, Gary Spencer Moore. Hi, Gary. Hey, Gary Spencer Moore. Hey, Gary Spencer Moore. Hi, Judge Annette Jan. We just wanted to say hello to you. We're not doing anything illegal here. We were just looking up judges in Weld County, Colorado, in Greenlee, Colorado, because we were talking about judges that were giving criminals time to sacrifice and kill people that they had gotten illegal conservatorships on, because there are certain judges in Weld County in Greenlee, Colorado, that took bribes to produce judgments that were working possibly with a West African practitioner. There might be, I don't know, from Cameroon, West Africa. They might have worked with someone's child to get a fake guardianship or a fake illegal conservatorship over somebody. And they might have reversed the decision, but it would still be in the records, Judge. And we were looking up judges in class when we read a storybook to children and we show pictures. So I just wanted to show everybody what a judge would look like in Weld County, Greenlee, Colorado. Judge Annette Jan. Judge Annette Jan. Thank you, Judge, for allowing us to use your public picture. We're not doing anything wrong here, but I just wanted to let you know that somebody has hidden in their system an illegal conservatorship, Judge Annette Jan. Yeah, they do. There's an illegal conservatorship over somebody's name, Judge Annette Jan, in Greenlee, Colorado, in Weld County. And that illegal conservatorship, when the judgment was reversed, nobody notified the person that fraud was committed on of the fraud that was committed. And no one contacted the person, Judge Annette Jan. I certainly hope that you and other judges that might hold judgments over people in little ghetto cities and trailer parks that live in other states legally, that there are illegal guardianships over in your system. I hope you're going to notify these people about the fraud that was committed, because I know that you're an honest judge. And I know you would never get your hands dirty with anybody. No Gary Spencer Moore, nobody like that. All right, so I'm going to say bye. I just wanted to say hello, Judge Annette Jan of Greenlee, Colorado, in Weld County. All right, thank you so much for letting us look at your public image and show us, what an upstanding judge looks like. Yeah, bitch. QUAN Yin does the fucking most. Yep. I do the fucking most. Somebody like why did not you talk to her child's father first to find out what type of person she is? And you would have found out her child's father would have clearly told you that she is not the type of person to fuck with. Yeah, my baby mother crazy. If I were you, I wouldn't target her. I would not mess with her. She's not the type of person that you want to. You don't know my baby mother. No, I'm just saying, you don't know my baby mother. You don't know my baby mother. You goddamn right, I'm gonna do the most. All right, so there's an illegal guardianship that several judges are holding over people that live in different states, but they have them listed at different addresses, okay? And they're saying these people are homeless. So the place that you have listed as your actual address, wherever you live, you might not be on record as living at that address right now. So you could be in the Bronx, you could be living in the Bronx, New York, or in Harlem on 113th Street right now, and somebody being gang stalked in your little apartment on 113th Street or wherever, okay? And somebody in Colorado could have an illegal conservatorship over you and say that you live in North Carolina, but you're homeless. So you have a family member that's taking care of you because you're a drug addicted prostitute, and they have paperwork on an illegal conservatorship that they have over you. But yet you're living on 113th Street in the projects or one of them buildings over there in Harlem, or you live in the Bronx or way over on the other side over there. But there's an illegal conservatorship in Colorado, in Weld County, in Greenlee, Colorado, and they got for anybody, take it as it resonates, and they got it reversed because a lot of y'all are on the internet and can be found, but nobody is notifying y'all. Nobody is notifying y'all and telling y'all about the fraud that was committed. That judge needs to send you documentation or notification that there was a judgment in your name that was reversed, where there was an illegal conservatorship that was obtained over you, saying that you were a drug addicted, homeless person, or whatever lie was concocted about you. But they're hiding these things in the court systems and court cases. They are very protective over them phone. If you call these courthouses, what do you want to know for? Who's asking? You have to submit a request in writing. They want to go all around unless you want to go straight to the news. Unless you want to go straight to the news. These judges need to start issuing out letters to the people that these illegal conservatorships were issued in. And if you don't want to get in trouble for it, hey, you didn't know any better. You were going by the paperwork you were given. It's that family member's fault for bringing you false paperwork. Those judges need to start issuing out letters right now and notify, but instead they're waiting for you to die and working with West African practitioners from Cameroon and others to keep this shit hidden. Did you kill them yet? Did you kill them yet? Are they alive? Did you kill them yet? Are they still living? Did you kill them yet? Bitch, where are you at? Did you kill them yet? I thought you were going to sacrifice and get rid of them. Did you kill them yet? Why are they still alive? I still have them in my computer. The judgment I reversed. I don't want this shit to be traced back to me. Did you kill them yet? Francis Severin Foso, I thought you and Shaquana were going to kill said high priestess. I thought y'all were going to sacrifice her. She's still alive. The fuck? What if they investigate me? What if I get investigated? You said they would never find me. Let's keep it moving. Somebody said, Kuan Yin, you wild. No, they're wild. No, they're wild. I'm not wild. They are wild. Evil is good and good is evil. They have a way of making it look like you're the one that's wild and out there because you be wilding out and acting crazy. When these people set you up to inject you with a biological substance, have you gang stalked, followed, use energy weapons on you. No, they're wild. These motherfuckers are wild. Pay people to try to break in your home because you won't have sex with anyone or date anyone, and see if they could pay somebody to break in your home and sexually assault you to get your energy. but they won't because they know you have guns. No, we're not the ones that's wild. This is called reactive abuse, which is something that we're talking about more and more. Reactive abuse. We're not the ones that are wild. A lot of times you see a random person take their car and ram it into the gate at the FBI or at one of the government agencies, and they just drive their car straight into it. And they're like, oh, it's just some nutcase with conspiracy theories. No, that's not what it is. It's somebody that was in the midst of some shit like this that felt like they had no control over their life and that they knew how corrupt the government was, and they kept fucking with this person. It could be a business owner, or that person that used to own that, Larry that used to own that tool shop over there. He went crazy after his tool shop got shut down, and he was a conspiracy theorist, and he ran his car into the gate at the FBI. You know, those nutcases. No, Larry wasn't a nutcase. Larry was being gang stalked by people that were jealous of his ingenuity, and he started his own business, and people in the government wanted to steal his business from him, or somebody in his family wanted to steal his business, and they abused power and shut his business down and blocked him and gang stalked him and started doing things to Larry. And Larry, after a while, when he went to the police and FBI, couldn't get no help. He didn't see any out or any help. And Larry lost it and just drove his car straight into the FBI gate and said, fuck it. That's what happened with Larry. And it happens with a lot of people. And they'll show these people on the news. They'll literally show these people on the news. Oh, it was a conspiracy theorist. That was crazy. Another one of those kooks. Those are FBI agents that's putting that narrative out there. That's bullshit. This is why us high priestesses were put into position and place to lay the whole picture out so y'all can see what's going on. Y'all are not crazy. This shit has to come down. And that's why it's so much karma out here right now. The cycle of this bullshit, doing this to people that don't have the same type of intuitive nudges and the third eye, to put these people on blast so y'all can all get justice. Tell me about Delaware. Tell me about Delaware. Somebody did not see something. Somebody connected to Delaware did not see something. Somebody don't feel they not taking the same position on something as they had. They don't feel the same way they felt about something before. Right now, somebody is wanting to stand their ground and defend themselves about something, or they're defensive. Who is this person connected to Delaware? This might be a Queen of Wands reverse. So somebody might want to stand their ground to somebody. It could be a Queen of Wands reverse that they were involved with, man or woman. That is someone that uses sex to manipulate people, or this is someone that uses sex to manipulate people that wants to stand their ground against somebody. Somebody wants to release the burden, maybe involving a Taurus or connected to the government. Okay, let's go. Somebody wants a brand new start. They want to make someone an offer that might be very abundant. A Nine of Pentacles, someone that's single and abundant and independent. So I feel like there's somebody connected to Delaware that is standing their ground against someone that they were involved in some kind of a way that was very promiscuous and possibly they lead with sex or their looks. And now they're standing their ground to that person, and they want to come toward whoever you are because you're single, self-sufficient, and you're very abundant. I don't know if you know who this person is or not. Somebody, the Three of Cups, that wanted to create an illusion and celebrate with you because they signed a contract with an Aquarius in the past, or because you're a star. The Six of Pentacles reverse. Oh, they wanted to create an illusion for you. It wasn't going to be an equal give and take. So in the past, this is someone that wanted to catfish you and pull you into some kind of poly situation where you would be being breadcrumbed by them, and they couldn't get to you because you ain't going for no foolishness. So they were celebrating with Queen of Wands reverse energies. Right now, They are not wanting to deal with that Queen of Wands reverse anymore. These shallow, materialistic, surface level, superficial type energies. This is someone that they're not happy with these people anymore. And they don't want to get a new start because these people are not abundant. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. And this person that at one time was in an energy where they wanted to pull you into some kind of polygamous circle and use your abundant energy. Now they want to reach out to you and talk to you. You're single. That's Delaware. Why is Jamaica here? Why is Jamaica here? Why is Jamaica here? Somebody's in their ego, or somebody is okay with something. Somebody's content. Somebody feels stuck. Yeah, so there might be somebody. I'm not doing an accent today, but me thirsty. Bring me sour sop juice. Just give me a sip, please. It didn't work out the way I thought it would. I'm okay. No, I'm not. Come on, give me a sip of me sour sop juice. The blood clot, bombaras clot. I listen to y'all, waste all me time. Me sold me business I had on the side of the road to take off on this mission because I thought you people know what you're doing, but your blood clot, wrath, blood. I don't even know why I even listened to you. I had a good business. I had good business. It was doing great. I was making good money. It was doing good. I wasn't rich, but I could live the lifestyle like with my locks and my Rasta lifestyle. I still had everything. Now I lost everything chasing a dream. It was all a dream. Biggie Smalls. I knew his mama, you know. I used to know Biggie Small mama. I hit it. Yeah. Man. Leave me alone now. Give me a sip of me shower shop juice and I'm going to go give me a spliff. I'm going to smoke me a big fat spliff. That's what the Nine of Cups is. Whoever this person is, they smoking a fat spliff right now. You like, stop being racist. Not racist. Characterizing Jamaicans. No. I'm an equal opportunity wannabe comedian, tarot card reader, and I make fun of everybody equally. Okay? Everybody gets if I make fun of Eritreans sucking dick, then I can make fun of Jamaicans. I can make fun of Swedish people, German people, Russian people, white people, Hispanic people. You didn't complain when South Park did it, so bitch, don't complain when I call your ass a penguin. Family of fucking penguins from South America. Don't, if you throw spell work at me, bitch, East Indian, Babu, whoever the fuck, I'm an equal opportunity. I'm going to make fun of your ass. If you throw spell work at me, I'm going to make fun of your Vietnamese ass complaining, you bring me home black baby, baby. My son, my grandson, I'm going to say, there was a Vietnamese in one of my readings that tried to set her house on fire to get her grandson to fuck about her house because he bring home black baby because you like black girl and now you gave me black grandchild and now I don't know what to do with black grandchild hair. I'll bring her into the shop. I'll bring her in beauty supply and I'll talk to one of the black girls in there and get them to comb her hair. Oh, I have to set my house on fire to get my son out of my house. All right, Jamaica. Yeah, this Jamaican, they made a decision. They're done. They're closed emotionally. They smoking a spliff right now. There's a Jamaican smoking a spliff right now. They said, fuck it. Don't let them fool ya. Oh, no. Yep, they're aware. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Me going back home. Me flying back home to Jamaica. I'm going to go live with one of me baby mamas. Why is this West African and Central African here that works in the NSA? West Africa, yeah, they didn't think about you the right way. When they sought out to do this shit and target your ass, they didn't think about your ass the right way at all. You are a burden. Bitch, you are a burden to these people. They should have targeted somebody the fuck else. They were in their ego when they came for your ass. But right now, all of them are spitting on your picture, stomping out your name, but you might be doing the same thing to them. Because these motherfuckers are like, God damn it! This bitch got us stressed the fuck out. We should have left this hoe alone. She did come from the gods. She absolutely did. She was a trap. She was a trap because we was on some bullshit. And the gods, you know, different people got different names. But you know, they like, yes, this is a Chosi energy, or this is this type of energy. Is it Obatala, or which is the one where you think it's one thing but it's really another? The trickster god. Who's the trickster god? His colors are red and black, I think, because it represents. You think that it's one thing because you're looking from one side, because he's painted black on one side, but to someone standing on the other side, he's painted red on the other. It depends on where your perception, where you're standing at, what you're really seeing. It's a trickster spirit. I don't know if it's Obatala or another, but one of them is a trickster spirit. And they're calling you that right now. They're like, that bitch came from the gods, and she was some kind of trickster spirit that they knew that we were on too much demon time, and they sent a trickster spirit out as bait for us to think it's like taking candy from a baby. But she was a trick that exploded all over our ass and got us now. Yeah, and I'm not familiar with all of that, but I'm doing the best I can here. So these people feel burdened by you. They feel like you created a whole lot of burdens for them, and they can't take action because more and more people are recognizing these things being executed in their lives, and contracts that were placed on them, and who placed the contract on them, and how they're operating, and how to protect their energy, and it's bringing it to a fucking end. Someone wanted to take a risk and kill you. They came together to take a risk and try to kill you. And now they're going into poverty. A West African, the Five of Pentacles, the High Priest reverse. Working with the Central African at the NSA, watching you. Tell me about this attorney, Holy Spirit. Yeah, I'm telling you. This is like the energy of the bully. This is the energy of the bully that wanted to make a name for himself. So he said, I'm going to go beat up the gay boy at my school. And he goes over to beat up the gay boy. And the gay boy does ballet. And it doesn't mean if you do ballet and you're gay. Absolutely not. But this is like a scenario. Like your who remembers Fame? Y'all remember Fame? Fame! I wanna live forever. Da, 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 da. Fame! Come on. Who old like me? Who remembers Fame? It was a TV show back in the 80s. It was called Fame. It was like that, like the musical show, more modern day version. But back in the day, it was called Fame. Okay, so it was a show called Fame back in the day, and I think one of them was a dancer or something like that, Leo or Leon or something like that. So fucking with you was kind of like you go to a school for performing arts and say someone is gay. They happen to be gay, and they happen to do ballet, but you don't realize that motherfucker that you making fun of and laughing at because they do ballet is strong than a motherfucker because they exercise every day, and that ain't no easy shit, picking up men and women in the air and holding them above your head, and them legs are strong as shit to be able to hold your leg out like a contortionist and do all that and hold it still. That takes years and years of muscle buildup, and that motherfucker, he walk around like this, but he's strong as shit. And one day you sitting in a crowd and you like, watch this, y'all. Look at his ass in them white stockings and tights with them funny shoes. I'm going to go beat his ass in front of everybody. Watch how I go dog walk that gay guy over there that does ballet. And you go over there and he takes a posture with his hands on his hips and he looks at you and smiles. And when you get over there to him and you throw the first punch, he just catches it and flip your ass and get the fucking you up in 3 hits. It's not even a fight. This motherfucker dog walk your ass, you know, and you on the floor waiting for the ambulance to come because you got a broke spine and a broke neck, and you like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and he hard. He walks away gracefully like a swan. Is that type energy? You understand? Is that type energy? These people looked at your ass like, oh, we're gonna play so many games with her. We're gonna harness her energy, have all kind of men coming in and out her life, catfishing her while we play all kind of mental games and hang up the phone and not return calls. And we're gonna when we make her homeless, we're gonna not offer her a home and come by and give her sandwiches and get her to suck our dick in the alley. We're gonna be doing all kind of shit to this high priestess while we harness their energy and get money. Oh, we're gonna make all kind of money doing all kind of shit. This is what these idiots were thinking. Why they're being put to shame and on display now. You were a fucking trap. You were a fucking trap that was sent by the gods to fully expose their whole operation. And they had it in their head that they were going to have you sitting in the alley behind a green trash can sucking dick for fish fillets. Leroy, thank you. Leroy, that's right. Tell me about this attorney. There might be an attorney of Irish descent or Switzerland. There might be they came out before, somebody in South Carolina. There might be an attorney of Swiss descent. Someone might be connected to Switzerland or Amsterdam. Okay. There might be an attorney that might have something in Switzerland or Amsterdam. This attorney might be, I can't make this shit up, North Carolina. Bitch, what I tell you. Didn't I tell you this same attorney came out before? There is an attorney, I don't know, they might be of Irish descent. They're connected to North Carolina. They might have something in Switzerland or Amsterdam, possibly from something, money that they've been getting to do something. I don't know, we'll see. Togo, Benin, someone might be from Central Africa, or connected to someone of Central African descent. Clarify this attorney, or someone is an attorney of Central African descent. Britain. Okay. So I have a European country and Britain that came out, of course. And Virginia. Okay. Clarify Virginia. Clarity. Oh, the Ace of Swords. Oh. The attorney is in Virginia. Okay. So there is an attorney in Virginia that has something. Okay. Hold on. Because the Ace of Swords came out with this. Hold on. Tell me about Virginia. What's in Virginia, Holy Spirit? What's in Virginia? All right, I'm paying attention. What's in Virginia? Someone that committed a crime. All right, so, the attorney that committed a crime with a West African warlock from Senegal, Amarado Mustafa. Okay, so the attorney is in Virginia that committed a crime with Amarado Mustafa from West Africa, Senegal. And he did spell work to help this attorney get away with something. All right, what else about Virginia? And they're very emotional right now. Oh, did these people steal some money or a house? And right now they're not going to get a new start being childish because someone's not homeless. Okay. Someone reversed an ending that wasn't working with someone that celebrated with someone in the past. Tell me about this attorney in Virginia. What race is this attorney in Virginia? Is it Central African? Are they Central African or Tanya Bryce? Who's this attorney in Virginia? A Northwest state. They might be from or working with someone from a Northwest state. Someone's daughter. An East Indian. Oh, an East Indian. Someone might work in the Social Security Administration that's attached to this. It's an East Indian. There's an East Indian that works for the NSA that contacted someone at the Social Security Administration to keep something hidden from somebody in California that did something to somebody. Miss Turner, somebody's name, that's what just came out my deck. Somebody's name is Miss Turner. That's a supervisor that works for the Social Security Administration. They're connected to an East Indian, connected to your mom's side of the family in Virginia. And the attorney is in Virginia that created an illusion for you. The Lovers with a Gemini. What's the Lovers? Oh, she's dealt with the Emperor before. Okay. And what's Temperance? To balance the situation. So there's an attorney. There is an attorney connected to someone named Miss Turner in the Social Security Administration, connected to someone in California in your family that got them to create an illusion in the Social Security Administration. So someone might need to be investigated. The Emperor reverse. And they work with someone at the NSA and they can't balance the situation now. Something was a bad investment. So the attorney is in Virginia. Someone is the mother or father of someone's child. A police officer that might work or have a barber shop. I can't make this shit up, y'all. This name just popped right back out my deck. Miss Turner. Miss Turner with the Social Security Administration. The card faded a little. This card, if you look closely, says Miss Turner. Miss Turner. So Miss Turner with the Social Security Administration is working with someone in California in your family, and someone is also Cuban to cover something up. But they're working with the Cuban and a Mexican to cover something up or get away with doing something. Okay. So again, there's a Miss Turner, Mrs. Turner at the Social Security Administration is working with an attorney in Virginia, and they're creating an illusion about information in somebody's file about fraud that was committed. And she's working with your family member in California that's working with an East Indian that works for the CIA. Is there anybody else you want me to call out, Holy Spirit? Oh, your aunt. Somebody's aunt. Somebody's aunt has a friend that works in the CIA in California, and the woman is East Indian. There is an East Indian woman or man that works for the CIA in California that has a connection to somebody's aunt, and this East Indian is working with Miss Turner that works at the Social Security Administration at 401 West Peachtree Street in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where your call will be routed if someone committed fraud on you and they want the information hidden. They will route your call to Atlanta, Georgia, to Miss Turner, to Emma, or to Mr. Rainey, and they will lie about what's in your file for someone's aunt in California, an East Indian that is in the CIA, and an attorney that is in Virginia, where they committed this fraud. Did I say everything, Holy Spirit, or do you want me to say something else? Are there any other energies you want me to say anything about, Holy Spirit? This is their friend. Okay, go ahead. Anything else? This is your daughter? Oh, wow. Okay. So somebody's daughter is listed on a social security claim on some paperwork that Miss Turner is hiding. Somebody's daughter is listed. Somebody in the military is listed on that paperwork. Somebody is listed as somebody's foster parent. An iPhone, Android employee might be monitoring your phone for these people. There's going to be a full investigation. CIA. I know I talk about CIA Cynthia. There was a joke going about a CIA Cynthia. There's a Cynthia Moore that was working for the CIA with an East Indian. Cynthia Moore used to be a principal at Compton High School around the 80s of night school. Cynthia Moore of Los Angeles, California, was the principal of Compton High School around the 80s. And it was for the night school. If anyone wants to look up Cynthia Moore, I've talked about that before. You don't have to look her up. I'm just telling you who she is. She's working with a CIA agent that's a friend of hers that's East Indian, and she's been committing Social Security fraud on multiple people. Cynthia Moore of Los Angeles, California, that used to be the high school principal of night school at Compton High School. Did I say enough, Holy Spirit? Do you think they got it? Okay. Thank you. I just want to make sure that I did what you all wanted me to do. Praise God. Thank you. And Cynthia Moore has been working with that attorney in Virginia and Miss Turner at the Social Security Administration to block your information, to block the information about the fraud they committed. And they have someone that works for iPhone and the NSA that has been blocking your devices, your laptop and phone, from finding out the information. Oh, who said God don't have a sense of humor? I dare somebody to ever say again that God don't have a sense of humor. I dare anybody to say, they in my collective right now. Good. I dare anybody to say God don't have a sense of humor. Anything else about North Carolina? Somebody's having a big tower right now, and they better balance some shit. Somebody better mail some fucking documents out right the fuck now about all fraud and the names of the people that committed fraud from the Social Security office. Or somebody is going to have to get a visit in person. Somebody better mail some official documents out right the fuck now about the truth about the people that committed fraud, or somebody is about to bring the whole fucking news to the Social Security Administration. Somebody's having a tower. Somebody better get some mail real fucking fast, or someone's going to lose their whole fucking job because something was a bad investment. What is Britain and Amsterdam? Somebody that committed an injustice is stressed out right now. This person might be connected to Britain or Amsterdam. The Five of Pentacles reverse. Okay, this is a child. Your child might have traveled to like London, Britain, Amsterdam, with whatever type of fraud they committed. Okay. For somebody, your child might have either gone as your doppelganger or went to sign for you because someone could have said that you were mentally unstable. Your child might have Virgo and Aquarius in their chart. Your child might have traveled like to London or a European country, Britain, Amsterdam, but I'm hearing London. The spirit of God is speaking through me right now. Right now, the spirit of God, I can feel God flowing. The spirit of God, I can feel the spirit of God right now moving on through this place. Oh, praise God. Oh, praise God. Oh, praise God. I can feel his spirit moving. I can literally feel God's spirit moving all around me right now. And the spirit of God is telling me that somebody's child traveled to like a European country. Someone's child traveled to a European country to either be a doppelganger or claim to sign some paperwork for you because, you know, they claimed that you were either mentally unwell or mentally unstable, and they were your payee, or they were taking care of you, or something like that. I don't know. I feel like the spirit is guiding me right now. I feel like I'm being guided by the spirit of the living God here. I really feel led by the spirit right now. You know, God speaks to me. You know, like, what's her name? What y'all call her? Y'all remember In the Color Purple? At the end when she sang the song, "Speak to me, speak, Lord." You remember at the end when she went to see her dad? She went to see her dad, and she was hollering about "Speak, Lord, speak to me." She said, "See, Daddy, see, you see, Daddy, sinners can get married too. I's married now, Daddy. Daddy, I's married. I's married, Daddy." God is trying to tell you something. God is trying to tell you something. Maybe God is trying to tell you. Give me one moment, y'all, please. Thank you. Something right now. Right now. God is something trying to tell you something. God is trying to tell you something. Maybe God is trying to tell you something right now. Right now. So I'm just using as an example. Okay. So somebody's child traveled to like a European country as their doppelganger to possibly see about either a house, some money in a bank, something that was left to you. And they might have said that you were mentally unstable and that they were taking care of you. It was some paperwork or something. Your child might have, for somebody, Virgo and Aquarius in their chart. And I want to show you. You see how, like, I'm going to show you a picture of my little sweetheart. See, this is my daughter. This is my beautiful daughter. And this is my daughter in London. This is my daughter in London wearing a wig like a secret agent lady. You see that? See, somebody's child might have traveled to London and to Amsterdam and to parts of Europe, you know, in a wig, maybe something similar. You see my beautiful, gorgeous daughter right here. This is my beautiful baby. But I feel like they were in some kind of disguise with the wig, something similar to this, to kind of disguise their appearance. And you see how my daughter's in London right now, not right now, but you see how my daughter traveled to London looking like she's on a secret mission. Somebody's child that might have Virgo, they might have both Virgo and Aquarius in their chart. They might have traveled to London the same way my baby traveled to London. They might have traveled to Amsterdam and Britain for these people on a fucking agent motherfucking mission, thinking that no one would ever find out, to sign for you and with a wig on, looking like they're in disguise, to sign for you and say that you were being taken care of. And this might have to do with inheritance money, withdrawing money from a bank or a house or whatever the case may be. Let's go. Let's talk about Amsterdam and Britain, Holy Spirit, with this younger Earth sign and Aquarius. What about it? Somebody's not going to recover. Mama say, mama sa, mama susa, mama say, mama sa, mama say, mama sa, mama say, mama sa. Somebody's child is not going to recover from this. Somebody's child might be in denial about this and gaslighting you, okay? Because they think that you're unaware that they traveled to Europe with a wig on to sign for something, and they're not going to recover. Okay. Anything else? The Page of Cups. Somebody might want to reach out and talk to somebody. the Four of Wands. Somebody might be reaching out to their family, to a narcissist in their family right now. Somebody might be reaching out to a narcissist in their family right now because they've been in this cycle with something that they participated in from the past for a very long time. And the law is on the way right now. The Hierophant is the government, and somebody better take some quick action to resolve some shit very fucking quickly. Somebody better resolve some shit. Somebody trying to move on to calmer waters. Somebody better accept you got bad karma because of this shit, and y'all can't move this shit forward no more. Who's this police officer that's a barber or connected to a barber shop? Or what's this police officer barbershop energy? What is this police officer barbershop and energy, Holy Spirit? What is this police officer barbershop energy? The Magician, of course. I already told somebody that there is somebody trying to either promote their business or they're trying to get a business off the ground, possibly a barbershop that's living around you. And they're convinced that they can harness your energy by living within proximity to you and watching you through cameras and watching you out their windows and doing spell work on you. They think by being close enough to you, eventually they're going to get the energy from you they need so that they can run and get this barbershop off the ground. They might be a police officer. Clarify police officer. Clarify police. I don't know. They might even be coming inside your home and be working with a police officer to like watch, be on the lookout. They might be working with a local police officer to be on the lookout while they come into your home every time you leave your house. Tell me about this police officer. Yup, somebody's police officer that was doing something very reckless and destructive that's not going to get another chance. Yup, the Hierophant reversed. I can't make this shit up. They're the crooked police officer in somebody's community that was allowing a man that wants to do spell work so he can get his barbershop off the ground. And this man has been coming in your house or trying to get in your house, looking in your windows. And this police officer has been on lookout while this man comes in your house. So he lives right next to you. This man lives right next to you. He don't live there. He's squatting there trying to get your energy. He lives somewhere else. And now he's fucking burdened because he know you know who the fuck he is and he need to move the fuck on because he's not getting your fucking energy. The Five of Pentacles reverse. You kick this motherfucker out your energy. And now he's stressed out because he probably didn't spend about 6 months to a year in that bitch waiting for an opening, waiting for a vulnerable minute, waiting for a moment to come talk to you or find casual conversation. The dumb shit. Putting you in a fucking Truman Show and waiting for an opportunity to stir up some fake conversation with you. Child. His stupid ass need to get the fuck on somewhere. Get the hell on somewhere. The Five of Pentacles reverse. He ain't getting shit in his reckless energy. Or maybe he is a police officer trying to open a barbershop and he's squatting in an apartment next to you or a house next to you and thinking because he's a police officer he can get away with this shit. He having an ego death, whoever he is, because he knows you fucking aware of his ass. Well, if it's a high priestess that you trying to get energy from and her energy is potent, why the fuck wouldn't a high priestess know who you are and what you about? If she's got the type of energy that you can create things with and do magic with, obviously it's going to come with spiritual abilities and gifts wherein you know who all your enemies are. What the fuck? They don't put this kind of energy in dummies that don't have intuition. Child. I'm sick of this barber energy I keep getting. Because I'm sick of these in this type of fucking energy. Go get a fucking job. Whoever you are that has this energy, you probably have to work very fucking hard. You probably have to work very fucking hard for everything that you get. Why should somebody not work hard and just come next to you and do spell work and take your energy and use it for themselves? Tell me about this attorney in Virginia. Is this attorney in Virginia going to jail? Yeah, it's a childish bitch. This attorney connected to Virginia. Yep. They did something that was reckless and destructive. It was a bad investment. They thought they would help somebody try to get away with something. So there's an attorney in Virginia that has some paperwork on you in the past. There's an attorney in Virginia that has some paperwork on you from the past, and they couldn't backstab and betray you. What is the race of this attorney in Virginia that has paperwork on you? It could be a younger woman. I don't know. We'll see. I saw Elon Musk just now for some reason. Tell me about this attorney in Virginia, the NSA. Again, it came right back out. This attorney in Virginia either works for the NSA and they work for a YouTube. Okay, this attorney in Virginia has a YouTube they have a YouTube employee manipulating someone's stats, and they're working through the NSA to keep you suppressed because this attorney don't want to go to jail. Tell me about who this attorney is that's working with YouTube to control you. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Tell me about this attorney. A white man, and somebody is in the United Nations. Somebody might be working. It could be a white man that works for YouTube that's controlling your finances if you have a platform. The CIA. Oh, the white man's in the CIA. Somebody's in the United Nations, and somebody's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and somebody's foster parent. Somebody is somebody's foster parent. Who's the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio? A Cancer. Oh, there might be a Cancer. There might be a Cancer that has a foster parent. Clarify. There might be a parent. There might be a Cancer energy that might have a foster parent that might be a white man or someone in the United Nations, and they might be fighting right now. So that's who the attorney is. So this Cancer energy knows exactly who that attorney is in Virginia because they're connected to their foster parent. And it might be a white man or someone in the UN, United Nations. Who's the foster parent? Who is the foster parent? Someone, the Ten of Pentacles reverse, the Four of Wands reverse, someone that got divorced, that somebody had made an offer to get rid of you, a kitchen witch. They celebrate with these people. Somebody's foster parent might be that. Are they an attorney? And they're the wounded warrior now. They wanted to win at all costs to try to get away with something, but they can't balance the situation. So this is the attorney might be somebody, a pastor. I told y'all that there is someone that works for the NSA. It's a divorced couple. One of them, they have foster children. I don't know if they're the tarot card reader. That's one of their children. There is a pastor that works for the NSA that was married and they had foster children and they got divorced. And only one of them is working for the NSA, but it was a couple and they have foster children. Maybe that's who is the attorney or has the attorney, and they were trying to control you so you would not find out about the fraud. Emma with the Social Security Administration. Oh shit. Emma with the Social Security Administration is directly connected to this attorney. Bitch. Oh, let's get it. This is you, collective. Oh, this bitch is in my collective right now. So Emma with the Social Security Administration. Emma with the Social Security Administration is directly connected to this attorney that did fraud on you. They might have contacted them. Someone might be a military vet about keeping something a fraud. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And Miss Turner. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Let me get ready to close out. I've been on here a long time, y'all. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ooh, investigation. Investigation. Don't let them fool ya. Ooh, don't let them fool ya. Somebody better get in contact with your ass real fast. Somebody better get in contact with your ass real fucking fast. I'm a rapper today. Somebody better get in contact with your ass real fucking fast. Somebody better get in contact with your ass really fast. Tell me about this senator real quick before I close out. Tell me about this senator. Tell me about this senator. There might be a senator in a northeast state. There might be a senator in a northeast state. What's this? PNC Bank. Tell me about who this senator is in a northeast state. Someone might be from a village in North Africa. Someone might bank or have an account at Sandy Spring Bank. Someone might be from China. Oh, so this might be a senator connected to that China deal. That China deal where they made these agreements to do experimentation on certain people. The DMV. This might be a senator in DC, Maryland, Virginia area. The DMV. All right, tell me about this senator. Tell me about this senator. Africa. So I don't know if there is an African senator now, or they're connected to someone from Africa or Bank of America. If they have some money in Bank of America in Africa. There might be a senator in the DMV that might have gotten money stored away in Bank of America in an African country that they might have gotten from bribes they took from the Chinese government or Chinese scientists to allow some form of gang stalking or scientific study on people they had injected. What they do is they normally will allow you to do this to the homeless population, but they do it to certain people with certain DNA too, and high priestesses. I know, baby. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. I know. And they can all kiss our asses. Toot it in the air, baby. There you go. Yep. They can all kiss our asses. Boonk up, honey. Shit, my baby all set. My ancestor came back to boonk up in front of your ass to give you her ass to kiss. That she did. That's exactly what my ancestor just did. She bonked up to give you her ass to kiss. That's why she jumped up here. This is my ancestor that knew about everything going on, and she wanted to bonk up and let you know, kiss her ass. There she is. I know, baby. I know. I told him. Yep. Go ahead, baby. All the way over. Yep. There you go. The Twizzler part. She wants you to know. My ancestor are set here. Wants you to know this shit you've been doing to high priestesses with certain DNA. That we ain't going nowhere. The ancestors are here, and the reason QUAN is here, exposing all your asses because we wanted to boonk up and give you our ass to kiss because you didn't know spiritually that our people are never alone. We're never alone, and that's the message. That's why she's here. Come on, baby. You gave him the message already. She wanted to let these people know that was on this type of time that the ancestors are here. And y'all thought y'all was getting away with this shit, but she wanted to boonk up and let you to kiss her whole ass. I'm not making that shit up. That was her message just now, and I know what ancestor of mine that was, and that's why she jumped up there and boonked up like that. Shit, not for me to. She wanted me to tell these people watching in the collective, kiss my ass, because she might have died at a time she knew this shit was going on, and was going on to her descendants, and they might have been playing in her face when she was living. So she wanted to let y'all know from the spiritual realm, y'all wasn't playing in my face because look what I just did through QUAN. Now y'all kiss my whole ass. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. What about this senator? Delaware? What about this senator? Japan? Somebody has been making deals for people to study your biology. Somebody might be Jamaican. Somebody's in California. I'm not going to clarify all these right now. Somebody might be Afghan. So whoever the senator is, whoever this senator is, there's a good chance they're a part of this group. And these people, it could be multiple people that have money from bribes in Bank of America in Africa, in a Bank of America in Africa or another country, a credit union in London. I can't make that shit up. In London, in Senegal, bitch. This is where they've been, all the bribe money to allow Chinese and Japan to literally come here and do science experiments on poor people or people that are misrepresented, people that are not a part of the secret society. All of the money they've been storing in Senegal, that West African practitioner, in London, UK, in Bank of America in Africa, all these senators or this senator in the DMV, Washington, D.C., this is where they're sending the money to. They've been using us as experiments to conduct biological studies on a lot of us. And they've been doing this through the secret societies that we're not a part of. And they have money outside of America in bank accounts that they've been getting paid to do this shit, to use us as experiments. And if you're not part of them, then you become victimized by it. And what they all do is cover for each other and use people in the government in positions to secure you and to not give you justice and to lie. Okay. I think that pretty much sums it up. Okay. So I'm going to get a final thought and close this out. Miss Turner! Cynthia Moore, Miss Turner, Cynthia Moore, Emma, Mr. Rainey at the Social Security Administration at 401 West Peachtree Street. All of y'all are going to lose your job if y'all don't put something in the mail fast. All of y'all are finna to lose your job if y'all don't put something in the mail real fucking fast. All of y'all will lose your job because a bitch ain't gonna die. Connected to that attorney in Virginia, playing around with the call center, routing your motherfucking call to other people trying to keep something contained. Oh, they fucking with the right one. Investigation. They were trying to keep this shit contained. And anybody else that has any kind of fraudulent situation, let the news know. Anyone dealing with any form of Social Security fraud, if you are in the South, I gave 3 names you can start looking into. Mr. Rainey, Miss Turner, and Emma of the Social Security Administration working with attorneys in Virginia at West Peachtree Street in Atlanta, Georgia. And they're working with an FBI agent as well. Boom. And Cynthia Moore. The Sun. I know something better come in the fucking mail. I know within the next few days, something better come in the fucking mail, and it better be evidence. Final message, Holy Spirit. Final message. Somebody stuck because they caused an imbalance that celebrated with somebody feels backstabbed and betrayed now. This is someone that works in the government. I can't make this shit up because you about to get justice, bitch. I'll show you the cards again. Somebody that's stuck in a cycle. They were stuck in a cycle trying to kill you. They were stuck in a cycle paying people to kill you and get rid of you. This is their friend that they celebrated with to temperance in reverse, cause you an imbalance. But the problem is now they're backstabbed and betrayed because all the evidence is coming to the forefront and they have to give up the information or there is a full investigation about to be carried out. And these people work for the government and all of them is about to lose their fucking jobs if they don't get some shit in the mail. So they feel backstabbed and betrayed right now because you're about to get justice. Y'all, I'm Quan Yin. Y'all have a blessed and safe weekend. I love you. Quan Yin signing out. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot.